I'm gonna go back to the bar and then try to contact the Whistlers again.
Magla's super pissed. As soon as you walk into the Flugtugel, she's like, Bobbins, I know we have our differences. And she just like pulls you right in. As soon as you walk in the door, she's like, pulls you in. Bobbins.
What?
This guy over here has been really at me. And you look and you know it's Crowley.
Oh, it's Crowley.
Mm-hmm. She's like, first the soldiers, now this investigator. He won't fucking leave.
What's he asking?
He just wants to know where you guys are. You guys put me in such positions, and then when I try and do my best to deal with all this stuff, listen, just listen one time. When I try and do my best to deal with all this stuff, then the next thing that's going to happen is you're going to bitch at me about not having a bard yet. It's bullshit, Bobbins. It's bullshit!
Let me tell you how to handle Crowley. Listen real careful.
Bobbins!
Magla, listen to me real careful. Real careful. This will make it so much better. When he asks you where we are, you tell him you don't fucking know because we don't tell you where we are. And that's the truth.
Shut the fuck up and go deal with your shit, Bobbins!
Oh, I'll go talk to him for you.
So fucking tired of your shit.
When he comes around and he bothers you, you just tell him you don't know anything because we don't tell you anything.
Listen,
and just
you
relax.
don't pay me enough.
What do we pay you anyway?
I'm going to go up to Magla and extend my hand and just cast guidance on her. She needs to get calm down.
Guiding her to be calm.
Last time he cast guidance on her,
whatever.
He pulled a baboon out of his bag of tricks and went ape shit.
I'll walk over to the table that Crowley
just
is
guidance.
Yeah, okay. So Crowley looks up at you and says, "Oh,
is he eating or drinking?
I've been waiting for you."
Is he eating or drinking anything?
Oh yeah, he's definitely drinking like tea.
Oh, bar?
No, he's at a table.
No. I'm saying, do we serve tea at this bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
we're just a hard alcohol
just
and
alcohol.
beer.
No, yeah, absolutely.
I was gonna say, I don't know, we serve tea.
H2O, hell no.
Well, and Magla would give you shit for not knowing because you don't know anything, even though you act like you know everything.
So, I'll be paying for that tea.
Of course, Bobbins. Sit down. Join me.
Crowley, why are you bothering my help?
I'm not bothering your help. If your help is bothered, that's not my problem. But I have been waiting for you.
Well, we've been busy. What? What do you want?
Your crew has definitely been busy.
Well, we get a lot of work.
Do you remember our last conversation?
No.
Fine. Let me remind you. A fireball in the street.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, that. People died.
Ancient history. Yep.
Now, at the time, you were just a person new here, and now
I'm not a person anymore?
You're still a person. Don't worry. But I've been hearing a lot of different reports, and I'm on a lot of different investigations, and every single time,
Crowley,
your crew is somehow involved. I've been. Let me hold on here. Do you know the Falcors? You must. Do you know that there was, this person wasn't a good person, but there was a person left in the street, dead. It was last night. No, 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago.
We weren't even fucking town 2 nights ago. What do you want?
I've heard that someone in your crew turns into a bear, which is fine. Druids are accepted. I get that. But what I don't like is I'm seeing a trail of dead bodies stemming from your crew. We're rolling. Rolling.
Sweet.
Now we can just have our what were we calling it? Unicorn Squad talk, coffee talk. I don't know what.
Yeah. The I don't know. We said too many things.
Yeah. So I'm doing this again. I really enjoyed it last time. It's Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. That's a wine, yeah?
Yeah, it's a cab.
Very nice. Today I decided to just do straight up tequila.
Oh, that's funny because I've got some scotch and I was like, maybe I should just do some scotch instead of like wine. And I was like, nah, because then I'll get a little crazy. And
I mean, I feel like we should have like themed drink nights where we have to like assign drinks to each other.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah. I was kind of doing like themed wine, which I don't know if I played up too much with the names, but it's hard for me because like I've got some ideas of things that I'm thinking you guys might do. So I was getting like a wine that kind of like I thought might fit, but then you guys go do something else anyway. So I'm like, nah, all right, I'm not doing that again. Like, do you remember when, even with the beers, remember when I got the fish beers and all that stuff? And like a couple of wines ago, I got this wine called Tension.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was a wine bottle I saw today. It had like a skeleton on it. That would have been cool if we were fighting some skeletons. I'll wait. And then we got you. What you got? Spindrift. What are you drinking on? Fizzy fizz.
You never showed your bottle, Dad.
Water.
Got some good old Monster.
Ooh.
Nice.
Is that blue?
0 sugar. Yeah, blue one.
Straight blues. What about you, Yanni?
Oh, just regular Coke.
That is not regular Coke. That's Czech Coke.
Store-bought Coke.
What you drinking on, Blanche?
Tell you what, I only do Dillard-bought Coca-Cola.
What's
Water, nice. Hydration's always key.
And then, Father, you have to show your wonderful...
I did.
Did he?
I did. I showed it.
Did he?
I did. So, what do you guys... Well, everybody was... Oh, what kind of tequila is that?
It's Solana. It's silver.
Solana.
It was a gift. Like, this thing came with me from New Mexico. So I don't know where it came from.
We've got this tequila that was left from one of our friends, from one of our parties, and her husband is from, I guess, this town or something that this tequila comes from. So it was like some special tequila, and I was like, all right, and they left it with us, and I'm like, all right, well, we won't crack it unless you guys are ever here for like the next party or whatever, and we invited them a couple parties later, and like they never show up, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm drinking this shit.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
We're talking about our drinks of choice.
It's already that time.
We're streaming, and we're just doing our Unicorn Squad, talk.
Free
We're
game.
getting jiggy with it. And you're
It's a decent
drinking
stout,
milk.
but it doesn't taste much like a milkshake. It's a stout. It's just a stout.
But is it good?
All right. It's not like earth-shattering, but it's a stout.
Well, I don't know if we're going to get it to Kyra or not. I'm assuming we are, and I'll fix the windows when she joins. But I figure let's get into it because why waste more time? You guys are kind of like in downtime mode anyway. So
I'm gonna go to sleep.
You're gonna go to sleep? No, no, you're not. That's not happening. Not allowed. So let's get into it. When last we left our party, let me find my notes. When last we left our party, preparations were being made post Cobblekeep exorcism. Veshnar has agreed to move into the keep and keep the keep. Keep the keep? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Some commissioning of services from Elaspra for the vault within the keep. And as you guys were making deals and working contracts and things of that nature, there was a hit on you guys.
Oh, that's right.
A
Okay.
shot at Fizz through the window, and you guys found a contract. Well, you didn't find I don't know if you found a contract, but you definitely
We
found
found a poster with our
a
faces
poster
on
with your faces on it.
it. Mm-hmm.
So you expect that this guy was a hitman. Yeah. I guess we left off when you guys went back to the Floop Dougal. Ooh, I wonder, is that Takira? Nothing. We need an update. We need an update on Takira. So yeah, so that is what's going on. You guys are back at the Floop Dougal Tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Were you guys injured during that? I don't remember.
Yes.
A little bit.
Bobbins was almost dead.
Oh man, how did that happen?
Apparently I'm at 19 hit points now. I don't know how that happened. I thought I was almost dead. Maybe I got healed.
Yeah, so back at the Floops.
Mm-hmm.
What are you
Loot.
What are you guys thinking about doing?
Heading to the pyramid was next.
Pyramid? You mean the...
The only problem with heading to Goza is that you guys don't actually know where Goza is.
Well, we need to go back so Blanche can finish reading the maps.
Right. Well, as I described it, the Goza map was more of a zoomed-in type of map that depicted a desert area with a pyramid, which was enough to validate that it exists, and it's set in a desert. But there was no, zoomed in, so there was no good reference points to where from where you are it might be.
Blanche, are there any deserts in the area?
Not that I know of. But how about I consult my maps and see if I see anything.
Sure. So the other, part of the problem is that a lot of history was lost when hundreds of years ago the weave was put into place and people stopped exploring beyond this weave. So certainly there's some knowledge, but it's sparse, and unfortunately you don't have a lot of this knowledge at your fingertips.
Are there no people beyond the weave?
There are people beyond the weave. You've discovered that in Swampland.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the whole thing with the Baron of Dalinor in starting up that adventuring town Pell, where he was trying to increase his influence beyond the weave.
Do you think Veshnar might know anything about this desert and pyramid?
We could ask him, but he's at the keep. You can send him a bird.
I guess that's true. Does he have paper birds, though? To send back to reply?
Hopefully.
I only have one paper bird, though. Fine.
I need to save it for one important moment.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, Bobbins, you need a rest. You kind of look a little beat.
This is the problem with being a hoarder, is that you don't want to use anything.
I am like that with every single game I play. There's
I must
never
keep
enough.
this for that one moment.
Yes.
Game's
There's
over. I didn't even get to
never-
use that thing.
Right. There's never enough storage. There's never enough bag
Right?
for me to purchase. I am a hoarder to the max.
God.
And a completionist also at that point. So
Yeah,
I got tons of. But I will go ahead and break my convention of being a hoarder so that Bobbins can rest and we can get this communication sent out. Goodbye, paper bird. Don't know how much you cost. Send to Veshnar. Hi, Veshnar. Your good wine drinking buddy here, Udaquad. We were wondering if you knew of any pyramids or deserts named Goiza in the area. Was it Goza?
I don't know.
In the area. P.S. If you find any zombie guts or ectoplasm, please save.
Okay. It folds itself into a bird and flies off.
Yeah, I have to pet Willard as that happens because he gets a little territorial.
Now, you know that those are only good for sending messages and not receiving, so...
Absolutely.
And you don't really know how long it will take to reach.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, if Veshnar is on another plane of existence, as he does.
I mean, does he do that? I guess, yeah, we had a conversation about
Veshnar's
that.
weird. He's a wizard.
Not that we know of.
Paper. Let me see. Where's
I
my
mean, I
magic?
guess the bird wouldn't go anywhere if he was right now when you sent it. So,
If he wasn't on this plane.
yeah, because it wouldn't know where to go.
That's true.
So he's somewhere on this plane of existence right now.
Yeah, I heard it. That it took off. The DM said it took off. So he's on this plane.
Yes. Fizz,
Yes.
what does Fizz want to do in this world? What we know what Udaquad and Bobbins want.
Make good berries.
What
That's
does
what he wants
Fizz
to do.
want? What does Nelyani want?
Oh God. I'm gonna just lay back right now.
Well, I gotta destroy the people who destroyed my homeland. And I've no room for caution in life.
You're reading
So I'm
straight
just
from
gonna
the
run in
sheet.
there with my bow.
He is.
Yeah, that's the best way.
So,
So-
you just want vengeance on the people who destroyed your.
Yeah.
Who were the people that destroyed your homeland?
This is the way.
It's the way of things.
I've spoken.
Yeah, I've spoken exactly.
Let's just say it was the
Those
drow.
bugbears, it had to be.
What's that?
Oh,
Those
drow.
bugbears.
Just say drow. Say drow. Say drow.
Right, I guess it was drow.
Yes. There we go. Now I can dovetail that.
I mean, it could have been bugbears. That is your
I
favorite
mean-
enemy. There's probably a reason for that.
Oh, okay. Then it's bugbears.
Goblin.
If you want to destroy all the bugbears in the world, this is going to take a while.
Dude,
There's a lot of
Fizz
them.
was pretty clutch when he found those bugbears that you needed for the key to the vault, or part of the key to the vault.
It's true. He knew right where to find and kill them.
Nelyani, what's Nelyani's goals? What's she up to? Because she was kind of put with the Unicorn Squad as like, hey, because you were supposed to deliver that medicine to gosh, I can't even remember the town's name.
The Mosquito Town.
Mosquito Town.
It was Plank Town.
Plank Town.
Yeah, I was going to say
Thank you.
Planktown.
Wow, it's been a while. So, like, why do you stay with this Unicorn Squad? What's up? You just growing. Is there something that you are wanting to accomplish?
No.
You
not
just like
really.
you're just hanging Hanging with the homies.
Just hanging out.
Lots of
Yeah.
opportunities to use her hammer.
Yeah.
Are you
I'm
just
just
like
seeing the world.
you
Just seeing the
You
world.
just seeing the world?
Yeah.
That's all you care about? Just want to see
Right
the
now,
world?
yeah.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. What about you? Uh-oh. What we got here? You
think we
don't
should
have to get ready because you stay ready.
I don't even want to know what that is.
Is that a dude sitting on a toilet? Bum appetit. I can't read it out fully. It's a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
We all know what's on the menu.
It's tushy.
Bon appetit.
Yeah. So this is a bidet
Oh,
system.
is that what that is?
That's. I just. Yeah. I. That was. Oh my god. Okay. Little forward there on the advertisement.
I say we go on a quest to find Blanche new animals to turn into.
I think that'd be fun, like a zoology quest.
So, like, you got a couple things that, like, just
Well-
loose threads hanging.
Well, maybe on the way to look for animals, we look for the what is it? The Brokeback Tower, or
Brokeback Tower. What?
Oh,
That's
because I
where-
gotta find my moonstone.
oh,
What is it? I wish I could quit you.
oh. What happens at Brokeback Tower stays at
Oh my
Brokeback Tower.
God. Well, we're kind of waiting. So we're kind of waiting on that because we need the Martine to come back so we can collect our gold. So I take it at this point, Bobbins, you're going to do a short rest because I'll probably stay at the end and do a short rest also.
You can just do a full rest.
Guess that's what
Short
time of
rest.
day
So,
is it?
well, I mean, I guess I can do a short rest and use my thing to get hit points back.
What thing? Oh, your hit dice?
No, you know what's it called? The second wind or whatever it is.
Do I know?
I'm looking at my sheet. Yeah, your hit dice, right?
Hit dice, yeah.
Right. How many hit points do I get back per one?
You mean how many hit dice do you get back?
Yeah.
You get half of your level. So you're
No.
level 5.
Right. I thought you could short rest to regain hit points.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can use as many hit dice as you have, but to
Right.
regain your hit dice, you gain half as many as your level.
Right. But how many hit points per hit dice do you get? Just the 6 or whatever they are?
Hit dice
Yeah, what's
is
the
whatever.
die?
It's like whatever your hit points roll would be. That's what you get plus your.
So I
con.
get 6 back. Yeah, plus con.
Well, it's not max. You'd roll it.
Oh, okay.
It's not even average like you do when you level up. You roll. You just hit the hit dice button and it roll it, and it adds your con.
Got it.
Roll it.
All right. Short rest. That's not going to do anything.
No, nice.
Did it add your? Yeah, it
Yes.
added your con.
Should we kind of be nice and see if we could find Fala? Because we
Can I
got
do
this
can I do another
saggy
one?
Takira.
Yeah, you can do as many as you have.
I'm just going to quit while I'm ahead.
Well,
Oh
you can
my
You
gosh.
could re-roll that, can't you? Because of your
Aren't you lucky?
Yeah, I don't think lucky applies to that. When you roll a 1 on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, is that an ability check?
No.
Yeah.
Then no. I'll just be done with that.
Looks like Roll20 did some updating of their UI. Look how it appears. Those numbers, they look different. Anyway,
Why is it rolling a 1d4? My hit die is not 1d4. I'm a rogue. That would explain why it's fucking low. Pretty sure my hit die is a 1d6.
hang on. Let me look at your character sheet. Could be messed up. What's your name?
Mine says a
Bobbins.
D4 also.
Oh, my hit dice is 1d8. Yeah,
Hang on.
right. 1d6 is old rogue.
Power Rangers.
What is weird?
Yeah, I was gonna say hit dice. I do see 1d8 per rogue level.
Mm-hmm. There it is. Yeah, I see it. Oh, that's weird.
I just changed it.
Yep. I saw you
Yeah.
change it.
Oh, okay.
Makes me wonder if everybody else should check theirs just while we're on that point. Okay, so we got a short rest. How long does it take for attunement for my slippers? My sleepy
Wait,
slips?
hang on. Before you go further, roll the hit dice
Okay.
again, John.
Okay, I'm not gonna get back to the screen.
Just want to make sure it works.
Right.
Yay! It worked.
Well, it worked. There we go. I
Okay,
got
there you
8 back
go.
total,
Okay,
so I'm
that's
at
good.
So you get
27 with this
8.
one. Yeah. That's the same number of hit dice I used before, so.
Okay. All right. Let me fix everyone's sheet while we're at it. Udiquad, what's your hit dice number?
I've already updated it. It's a D8.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Did you want control over that?
Nope.
No.
I'm just kidding.
That's cool.
It's cool. What do you need me for, right? I just tell you these stories.
All right. So what did you want to do?
Oh, I was just gonna ask. So for the attunement, is it for my sleepers? Is it one short rest or a long rest?
To attune to it? It's a short rest.
Yes. It's cool. So I got sticky feet now.
You don't have to wear them like all the time.
I will be right back.
I don't
No.
think.
Just grabbing the gun.
Oh, he's grabbing another monster, maybe. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and just keep them in my satchel.
I mean, I suppose you could. It's not gonna like hurt you to have them on, I guess, all the time.
Do they suffer wear and tear?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just wear them all the time then.
Let
Might
me
as
just
well.
see.
Your spider climb slippers?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, wear them all the time.
They're
So you can
just
just walk up walls.
Yeah, they're fancy.
ATS slippers. Magic items generally don't suffer wear and tear, by the way.
No, they don't. And they're like light shoes, so yeah, you are. Yeah.
Because they're still part of like the light armor since they're light.
What's that? I'm sorry.
They're still okay, so I can wear them without any penalty.
Yeah.
Super.
So you have a climbing speed now equal to your walking speed.
25.
You can just walk right up a wall.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make you feel?
I can't wait. I'm just gonna like,
Just go do it right now in the bar.
right? Well, see, that's gonna. I don't know. He hasn't. I guess I have to come up with a reason why he's gonna try to walk up a wall.
Right.
Because he doesn't really quite know what these slippers are. He just likes them.
You attuned to them, so you do know them.
He has a feeling.
You got some ideas, probably.
Yeah, I think when you attune to things, you know how they
Yeah.
operate. Yeah.
Yeah, you know how to operate them for sure, but I think what he's getting at is how is he going to use them?
Yeah, it's like Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. So what do you guys want to do?
Fast forward time until we go to till what's his face comes back.
Well, do we want to try to find Fala so that we can help out the saggy once 20-year-old Takira?
I guess we could talk to Fala about that.
Just
Sure.
kind of be like, hey, I think it's worth a shot. I mean, I don't want. I mean, her AARP is going to kick in. It's not going to help us.
Sean's gonna have some bad news to tell you in about a second.
I will say this. I've got a couple of pieces of bad news. Number one,
Oh.
regarding Martine, is that you're not guaranteed. Like I told you a general time, that's when he said he was planning on coming back, but you don't know, like, he's on a ship, so.
Damn it, Bobbins. I could have sent him a fucking paper bird.
You cross the ocean, your bird wouldn't make it.
It's a magical bird. Continue.
So you're not guaranteed that if you
You get
fast
bored
forward,
anyway.
if you just spend a lot of downtime activity, that he's gonna be back on the day he said he's gonna be back.
Okay.
Pirates.
But we can just fast forward until he gets back.
What if that's a year from now? What if he's dead?
5
If
years
he's
later.
within a reasonable amount of time, plus or minus 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
You can do that
send
for
him
sure.
let's send him a paper bird. And yeah.
Break the second bad news, Sean.
The second bad news. I don't know what the second bad news is actually.
You looked this up last time. Remember?
What's that?
What?
The ghost aging thing? What? There was a window for reversing it.
24 hours.
Yeah, you got to reverse it in 24 hours.
Now, what I didn't mention was that because she didn't. Oh God. When she was originally going to be showing up on time, I was going to give her the option, a little backtrack, because you guys did last session without her. That while you guys were doing what you guys were doing,
she went and tried to get it reversed.
She was going to go and find out information on how to get it reversed.
I mean, we came back from the keep. That took a few hours.
Yeah, and then we also did rest, so that would bring us to like the next day.
Well, you guys
So
came back from the
essentially-
keep. You guys did some wheeling and dealing and some research.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Sean.
Yeah.
I have to go do some work stuff.
Are we losing you?
Yeah.
Wah, wah,
Yes.
wah.
All right.
Yeah.
No.
And now a Blanche is gone.
We're gonna take the maps to a whole nother level.
All right.
Hey, just fold down your.
Boof. And boom. Now you don't have to redo the things if Takara shows up ever.
That's right. That's why.
You slip her in the Ingrid slot.
Well. All right. So. So I was gonna give her the option. Let me text her real quick and see if she's actually getting on or what.
I say we go hunt hobgoblins.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's go get some more topography around, especially because we don't know really quite where this desert is. Maybe we can run into some foreigners.
Oh, I guess she is jumping on.
Oh, very cool.
Oh my goodness. What's the app for calls?
Zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
She says she's on Roll20. Is she really? I don't see her. Anyhow.
She might be on, but not in the game.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
Let's see if we can pick up a bounty for hunting hobgoblins. Try to do what people want. Let's do something other than sit here, though. That's for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I say, don't we have the brother of?
Hold on. I think it is from me.
We don't have anything else to do.
Well, Lady Eleanor is missing.
We either go to Breakbridge Tower and get lost in wherever fairyland looking for the drow, or we wait for Martine to come back, or we go look for some mystical land with adamantium laying around.
I think we should try to get Martine with the paper bird. I think that's a safe bet.
Go buy
Are you
some
out
from
of paper
Goldlock.
birds?
He is.
I am.
Go get some from Goldlocks then.
I was gonna say, yeah. I'm gonna venture onto Goldox.
Okay.
What's up, Goldock?
Yeah. As you reach the door of Goldock,
Oh, great.
you hear it magically lock.
Yeah, thank you.
And Goldock, you saw him like behind like the counter that he's normally at, and he just like turns around and goes into like a back room.
Hmm.
Wow. What'd you do to Golok?
Probably because Takira stole that necklace.
She did?
According to Takira, yes. I mean, I guess technically I don't know anything about that, so I'm going to say that sorry. I'm going to knock on there and say, Goldock, I heard you lock the door.
Nothing.
Nothing. Is there any windows on the side of this building?
It's almost like you need somebody to break in for you.
Yeah.
Right.
There's windows.
I'm going to go and see if I can peer into a window and see him.
Well, you saw him go into like some back room.
The back room, and that back room has no windows.
No.
Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk away. And walk away. I'm gonna make sure I'm away from the building of Goldox, and I'm going to cast disguise. I'm going to appear as a let's see, Nilyani. What is Nilyani's class?
She's a cleric.
Cleric, yes. I will be a cleric elf.
Okay.
Cleric of what?
How do you appear? Are you female? Male?
Female, with a lot of sterling silver necklaces and amulets appearance, because they're not real. Very long, lush robes.
Mm-hmm.
And with a white sash.
Okay.
Super, super sharp, pointy ears, like they were modified.
Okay.
Weird ass elf.
And I'm going to slowly approach Goldoc's door again.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to attempt to open the door.
Okay. You hear it unlocking, and you see Goldock. Well, hello. How can I help you? My name is Goldock. I'm the proprietor of this fine establishment. Here for any of your magical needs.
Goldock. Such a fun name. I need paper birds. Do you have any?
Paper birds. Yes. Hey, where did I miss? I did have paper birds. Let me check. Paper birds. Meanwhile. Hang on 1 second. You hear from the.
Oh my God, she's
What?
here.
Hi.
Oh, shizery. I gotta fix stuff now, probably.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
Could have had a issue.
Is the little man okay?
Yeah. It was just, I think that they didn't want to get sued, so it made it way more intense, and they wanted to call an ambulance and stuff. But he's good. He's good.
That's good.
He'll heal. He's young.
Yeah, he's good. And they were all really nice, and they gave him a root beer, so he's happy.
So, what are you doing about this age thing?
That's not gonna last long. We'll figure it out. There's gonna be something will come along our way.
Within 24 hours.
Yeah, you got 24 hours to fix that.
Wait, what? Nobody told me that.
We just figured that out last week.
Okay, what do I have to do?
Sean's got something for you. Don't worry about it.
I was working with a guy to make like a little model of a little tiefling model. I was like, no.
Now you have to age it 40 years.
No, I will not be doing that. I drew my picture. It's breaking my heart. Okay, so I'm in Roll20. How do I find you guys?
What?
What's that?
How do I find you in Roll20?
What?
You should be in the Chronicles game is the one you're looking for. Just go to my games.
Oh, okay. I'm in. I think launch game.
Waiting. There you are.
Here I am.
You're in.
Okay. So
We haven't gone anywhere yet.
Okay.
Okay. So he says, what was your name? I like to deal with people and knowing their names so that we can have a nice relationship. I consider everyone who shops here a partner of mine. And he hands you a nice, pretty business card.
Excellent. I appreciate that.
Where are you right now? Like where are we or where are you?
He is in Goldox.
Oh, I'm in Goldox. Yeah, disguised as a elf.
Hold on. Oh wait, you know what? Let me
He
try
has to
my.
disguise
Let me
himself because Goldox isn't like Udaquad anymore.
let's see if I can do this window trick. Did it work? Oh, it's so close. Hang on. I gotta fix some windows around here. So Takira goes. All right.
You have to deal with an old woman.
So
Not for long,
getting back to Goldock. Woo! Okay, so Goldock presents the box. What was your name?
My elfin.
Yeah. What was your name again?
Yes. My name is Akash.
Akash. Oh, what region are you from? That's an interesting name.
Well, my region, I don't quite give that out while I'm traveling. Safety concerns.
OPSEC. I get it. I was just talking about that. See what I did there?
Yes.
Well, I've got this box, and he presents you a box. And there's 9 sheets of paper birds here.
And what is the cost of them per each?
Well, I sell it in boxes. It's 500 gold pieces for the box.
Ah, I see. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see what you did there.
Yes. Well,
Gold.
9 paper birds. It's a bit much. I only have about 2 friends I needed to message. I wonder how Elariara would get along with knowing that I can't message her. Anyhow, Goldock, if I need to come back for that paper bird box, I shall. But I will have to take my business elsewhere where I can buy these birds a la carte.
Oh, whoa. Well, I'm sure we can work something out here. Let me see. Here. You say you need 2.
Yes, 2. One for my most dear sister, then one for my lunk of a brother. He's quite dim-witted.
Well,
Killing him.
What are you buying, Udaquad?
Paper birds.
Birds, okay.
let's well, how about I'll sell you 2 for 150 gold.
That will be actually quite fine. Appreciate that.
It's
And
not custom, but I like you, and you are a good prospect for more business, I would say. And of course, please, if you ever come across any magical items you need to have identified or you want to sell, please think of me first.
Yes, of course. I will. And I actually was referenced here. I'll give him put the 150 gold pieces on the counter. And I'm going to say...
Nothing.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm going to place the 150 gold pieces on the counter, which leaves me with 18 gold pieces in my pocket. 2 paper birds. And it'll be like, but yes, very fine. And I'm going to collect the paper birds from Goldock.
Okay.
And so, yes, Goldock, you came highly recommended by a customer prior of yours.
Ah, and who was that?
I'm trying to think. I met him at some Floop Dougal location as I was walking through the city. He was a funny, quite little man. Um, something you Uto Samat. Anyhow, he was very proud to call you his friend and recommended me over here quite urgently, and so I came right away.
Was it a Utaquad?
Ah, yes, Uto Quad. That's correct. That's correct.
Yes,
Funny little man.
he's no longer allowed here in my store.
Well, that's quite terrible. He spoke quite highly of you. What happened?
Well, he brought someone in here
Did
who
he kill
stole
you?
an item.
Ah, I see. And what item exists that is no longer here?
I don't want to get into it. It's none of your business.
But yet, none yet an item. Understand?
Yes,
These
and
things do
if
cost
he can't
gold.
just bring people here and that he vouches for and have me lose items of high value.
I'm certain it wasn't in his idea or favor. You should probably straighten that out. Anyhow,
Oh well,
it's
that's not for me.
none of my business, but anyhow, I will thank him for recommending me, but I do appreciate these paper birds, and I shall be on my way. I must start writing these letters.
Some horrible person stole from Goldock. Wonder who that was.
So, Takaira, you
Oh,
have.
he's not going to be able to recognize me anymore, huh?
So last session, the squad sort of did a lot of contract work to get the keep rolling, and in that time, since you weren't with them, you were trying to find the solution to your problem. Your problem being that you're 61 years old and want to be 21
Right.
again.
Yeah.
There is a solution.
I'll even take 31.
There is a solution.
But everything hurts.
The group mentioned that you should go talk to a druid named Fala.
Okay.
She's not too far
La, 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 la.
from the Floop Dougal, and
Okay.
and Fala knows exactly how to help you. And she told you
Perfect.
that you need a potion of greater restoration, which she can make. However,
For 1,000,000 gold.
it's going to cost you 450 gold.
Which might as well be 1,000,000
And
gold.
you have a time constraint because if you don't do this within 24 hours, the age is permanent.
Okay, hold on. Let me. How many silver pieces make a gold piece? Too.
10.
10?
Mhm.
That should be. I should be fine. I think.
You have that much silver on you.
I have gold and silver on me, but I need to.
You could go ask your sugar dragon daddy. Uh,
Where is my stuff?
so now I feel like Akash is gonna have to be a competent character for Udaquad. I got to come up with a name for the.
She said 450. Was there any wiggle room? Like any haggling I could have done?
How in the heck did these windows flip? Is it because Kyle went off? What's that? No, that is what it is.
Okay. I think I have enough. So yeah, do it.
Is that cat calisthenics, John?
How much gold do you have there?
Well, I have a lot of gold, but I have a lot of silver too.
How much
And I
silver
have
do
a
you
lot of
have
brass.
there?
I have 145 silver.
So you have 14.5 gold.
Shoot.
How much gold do you have?
mean, well, I'm not even going to say anything. I'm
So,
going to take another shot of tequila.
Good job.
How much gold did we get in the last mission? Because that wasn't split up yet. Because I have 300 gold, so I'm short 150 gold.
I don't know if we got that much gold. I think the only notes that I transcribed was like maybe like 83 pieces of gold.
From the ghost thing?
Correct. Because we got the slippers and then you got those gems. So as soon as we got to town, you sold those and split them up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just assume we did that.
The bag of racks.
Is there anything I could sell? Like, could I sell?
So wait, so you have 300 plus the 83.
Yeah. So 383 gold is what I have.
I mean, you could always try to see if she needs components and go collecting for her.
Oh, can I do that?
Kyra's a working woman.
9 to 5.
Sometimes midnight.
Fala tells you that you probably don't have enough time because it's already been quite a bit of time for you already. So to go looking for components and all of that stuff it's not going to work.
I'll give her 100 gold. I'll be nice.
Aliani is so nice.
Nalyani?
I don't really buy anything, so.
You really don't.
I'm just here.
Then to Kyra, can she owe you like a favor that you can? Is that a thing?
I don't know. That gets to Kyra in trouble.
Can we work on favors?
I mean,
it's sisterhood.
Like you got my back when we're battling baddies. So.
Yeah, I mean now Kyra does have to stick around because yes, she's got her shady ways, but if somebody's going to do that for her, she takes that very seriously. That somebody's being kind to her because people have not shown her much kindness. So thank you.
Helped her out of old age.
Well, I'm just a dumb high elf, so what do I know? That's why I'm traveling the world, because I'm naive.
Okay.
Well,
so go ahead and erase 100 gold there, Nelyani.
Yes.
And Takira, all of your gold, I guess, or whatever.
Yep.
So you scramble up, and Fala gets to making the concoction. And by the time you meet up with the squad later, you are starting to show your youngness again. It does take some time to fully recuperate all of your youth, but
that's all right.
You certainly feel youthful.
All right. So still have some wrinkles and got a bad back, maybe. Bad knees.
Your tits are no longer saggy.
Oh, my God. That was the biggest concern.
Right. So.
All right, where are we heading next?
Where are you heading next?
Really good question. I still vote fast sorting time. Taking care of the Martine thing, then going on to the Breakbridge Tower.
Okay.
Unless somebody has some actual quest they want to do between now and when Martine arrives back.
Yeah, now that Blanche is gone, that's probably the best bet.
Oh, but we shouldn't, with Blanche gone, we shouldn't get into like a big battle, right?
No,
she's our fair lady.
We have other people. Udaquad makes a really good tank.
When I roll well, I'm pretty good.
Since she might be back, I'm sort of covering for her, so she's still with, unless you guys just do nothing. But
oh, so she might pop in and they're like, he's fine and she can go.
He's playing her character, is what she's saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We've done that where people are going to be showing late.
Okay. Yeah. Let's then. If everybody agrees, we could just fast forward time until Martine gets back.
Let's see. Well, I was gonna say before we do that, I did buy 150 gold pieces, which is pretty steep for Udaquad. For birds. Birds. So in that time, Udaquad's going to write a paper bird to Martine, and it's going to read. We're gonna make it like a good old tweet. Very, very bad news. He's just going to tell Martine that there is some new development with the Treant, and that the Treant is no more, and that we seek immediate counsel with him at the Flute Dougal within the next 3 day or so, being possible. Please respond via paper bird, if available.
I'm gonna veto that because he's never gonna come back.
Why is that?
Because he'll know we did his job.
Well, that's the thing, you know. Okay, I
He
guess.
sent us to kill the tree.
Fine. Bobbins breathing over my neck, looking at my note. Okay, he's gonna
Udaquad, you're not very good at this.
cool it out. Well, what do you suggest, Bobbins?
I suggest you ask him when he's gonna be back.
Here, sit down. Your handwriting's way better than mine. Write the paper bird. I look like I'm bleeding everywhere. I probably am.
Oh man. So okay, so are you sending a paper? Are you sending what you wrote or not? I'm sort of lost.
No, because Bobbins came in and caught me mid drift of the writing the note. So I'm gonna collaborate with Bobbins. He's the more trickier one. I'm a little loose of a cannon sometimes.
While you guys are deliberating at the Floop Dougal, I'm assuming, you receive a message in your head, and it says, don't know about this Goza you speak of, but I do know that very, very far north, there's some sort of history of deserts, but it's been hundreds of years, and not sure if these deserts exist or if even the lore is correct, just due to the amount of time. And then it's like, these messages are kind of like, you're hearing it in your mind, but it's like machine gun messages, like, yeah.
Interesting.
And you feel that tug of like you can actually respond. It's basically Veshnar is using sending as a magic spell.
Yes, correct.
So he obviously got your paper bird, but he's using a magic spell to communicate to you.
I'm an Elspera hero that goes.
But
Yes.
I thought you didn't send the bird. I thought you didn't send it.
No, he sent
Oh, no,
one
I sent
earlier
one, yeah.
before you were around. He sent it to
Oh,
Veshnar
gotcha.
about
Multiple birds going on.
a lot of communication, a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff's going on.
All
Yeah.
right.
Veshnar, cheers to you, my friend. And then it's gonna, take a drink of whatever Uduquad has in front of him. Very well. So these pyramids or sand dunes must maybe have a pyramid. Appreciate the information. Do you know if that area is dangerous?
And you get back. It's too long to even know if these exist or if they're dangerous.
Care to join us if we venture out north?
No, my job here is with your keep.
Very
and
well.
I
Much
plan
appreciated.
to write a book. I have my desk here and everything.
Need more wine.
Definitely.
Okay. So, and that was sending to
Excuse me.
Udaquad, correct?
Yeah, it was all to you.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, Bobbins, Veshnar has given us some information on these pyramids and sand dunes.
Yeah.
And we have to, and if we're passing by the keep, we must send wine. Yes. So up north, he says there's some pyramids that were rumored of ancient times, or sand at least, deserts. Nothing much of pyramids. But he suggests that we might look there.
Okay. We can do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. How goes the note?
All I said was, all went well. We seek our payment. When can we expect you back?
Excellent. Okay.
And now let me explain to you why I said that, so you can
Okay.
understand these things.
Did you send off that note?
Yes.
Okay. While you
No,
guys are chatting, go ahead and deliberate. I am going to step away for a minute.
you're gonna go pee. Got it.
No.
Anyway.
I'm doing the put the kids to bed like Ingrid normally does. So
Gotcha.
that's what I'm doing.
Got it.
All right. Let me explain to you why I said that.
You know, there's
So-
no school tomorrow.
Bedtimes still have to be regulated.
I know. I can't do that.
All right. So Udaquad, listen up. We have a situation where either he sent us to kill that ent, or he doesn't know he's being used to kill that ent. In other words, he could have been lied to, right? Either way, we know the powder he provided us was going to be poison for that ent, and we didn't do it. But we did do the mission of getting the prophecy, right?
Right. I guess
So
there's more baiting with that.
we achieved the overall mission of getting the prophecy, the on face prop mission, you might say. So by saying what I said, either A, he didn't know we were being sent to kill the ent, and he'll just come back, he'll respond normal, or B, he'll be curious because he knew we were going to kill the ent, and he'll want to come back and figure out what the fuck happened with the mission, because I said all went well. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Because if I said, "Oh my god, we killed the ant," "Oh my god, oh god, we're gonna need to talk to you," he would just be like, "Good, mission's done," and fuck off, and we never get our money.
Goodbye.
Yep. Now he's like, "Did they actually do it?" Because if he, meant to have us kill the ant, he'll be like, "Did they actually do it?" And he'll come back one and inquire and figure it out. And if you had said what you were going to say, and he didn't intend to kill the ant, like if he was being used as a dupe, he would also fuck off. Because
I guess that's
he'd be
true.
like, I'm not getting embroiled on this shit. I don't know what the fuck went down, but that's not my problem. That's theirs. Bye.
Yeah.
So by saying what I said, he'll either be totally in the dark and he'll give us our money and we'll be good, or, and I can't hear anything because my cat just muted my mic.
Did she pee on it?
Muted. He rolled on it.
Oh.
That cat's had it.
or he'll have to come back and confirm what we did. Either way, he has to come back, or he has to send people. We'll know. And once we got him in a room with us, then we can make him pay us.
Chikira likes that plan, even though she wasn't there to kill the ent.
Chikira's also not getting the payment.
Yeah. Yet. For this one.
Yeah, future ones, sure. Let's see. What is...
Yeah, so I don't know if everybody's heard our theory so far, or at least Udaquad's theory. This is like, I guess we're all in the tavern chatting at this moment. But the current theory is that Martine is actually of the Drow. So we kind of want to stay close with him because there's rumors that the Drow are disguising themselves as these very beautiful group of sailors, which Martine is. So we are kind of in this thought process that maybe Martine is a Drow disguised as the sailor, and it would make sense because the Drow are trying to destroy the Treants, and obtain that knowledge from them. So with what we witnessed, we didn't kill the treant, but we killed a tree because we tested the powder out, and Blanche was able to get the treant's vision with her druid sisters in that whole conflictory process. Whatever, yeah.
God. We need to have a talk about oversharing.
Why is that? I mean, it's just they might want to know like what's going on here, you know?
Okay. Hey, Takaya, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
We have this sweet inn here, as you can see. We get dividends from it weekly. If you want to buy in on this whole enterprise, it's 360 gold.
Oh.
Okay.
Uruquat
When
just is jaw dropped when he heard that. Like,
I just did
noted.
straight math on that,
Let's
by the
get
way.
to know. Let's get to know each other more. Learn if I can trust you, and learn if you can trust me. And I'd like to put that on the table in the future.
I already know if I can trust you.
oh, interesante. Uruquat speaks Spanish now.
Well, you trust me enough to allow me to let me buy in.
Well, that's also I mean, he's not letting you in with the promise of paying in. He's wanting upfront value, so that kind of says a lot about his trust factor there.
Well, yeah, but I would still be a part of it. I would still own a part of his business and then get dividends, I would assume. But yes, obviously, he's not trusting me enough to be like, I'll let you in and you can pay me later. He's not an idiot.
Welcome to the family.
I could buy in. I could have bought in, but I cared more about my youth. So that says a lot about Takira too.
I mean, it's reasonable though. I mean, you looked worse than Magla.
That was 40 years. 40 years is a really harsh one. 10 years, or if you were an elf, you'd have just not cared, because elves live forever.
Yeah, if I was an elf, I would. Well, how long? Actually, I didn't look into this. How long do tieflings live? They've got to have
not very long. They're 120 years.
120 years.
Yeah, that's longer than That's longer. I think it's 120. They're longer than humans, but they're not terribly long. Like elves are, depending on what setting you're in, elves are either immortal or they live like 1,000 years.
Okay.
Like an elven child is still 50 years old.
Like Baby Yoda.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
yeah, like Baby Yoda. Yeah, like, I mean, well, they're not really kids. They get to like teenage years rather quickly, but like 20 or 30 years old is the teenagers for them. But they stay in that sort of like adolescent stage for like 100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they start aging, but they don't really age.
Yeah.
So like Meliana here, if she doesn't die of some horrible accident, will outlive all of us.
I'm gonna have to look into that because I mean, that's with tieflings they're like, well, I guess they are. They're part. Well, she's part human, part demon.
Yeah, demons don't live necessarily long.
Well, I thought they were.
I mean, you're not like you're not Beelzebub, okay? You're not like a high demon.
Yeah.
You're like
I know. Well, I don't.
Like
you don't know. You don't know. You don't know who my father is.
Ooh.
You don't know.
Trash.
Hello,
demon.
welcome. I mean, welcome to me.
He could be Lucifer himself.
Trash demon.
You don't know.
What is going on?
A mudblood.
Trash.
Trying to say I'm a trash demon.
God.
Racist.
Oh
no. Classist. Oh my God.
I was used to it. It's fine. You don't know. Her father could be Lucifer. Or the most powerful dragon of all time.
So, what's the plan, guys? I'm back. Can you hear me?
We fast forward time.
Did you send a paper bird?
Yeah. You remember what I said?
No, I don't remember.
I said all went well with the mission. We're waiting for you for our payment. When will you be back?
All done with the mission.
All went well with the mission.
All went well. When will you be back?
Yeah, we were waiting for our payment. When will you be back?
Got it. Cool. All right. Sounds like a winner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, on that note, and you send the paperwork, flies off. What do you want to do now?
What? Fast forward time?
Oh, you were fast forwarding time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we got absolutely nothing to do.
Well, you've got a bunch of things to do.
Like, nothing. We have nothing to do. Don't you start this.
You have the key to Breakbridge Tower.
Yeah. And that's not happening until we get our money and we can not worry about this obligation.
Okay. I'm going to need someone to give me a roll.
I vote Neliani. She's our lucky charm.
Yeah, Niliani.
Okay.
What kind of roll?
I will tell you. Uh-oh. Hey, dogs. Hey. Chevy. We're not doing that right now. The roll is going to be... Now that I've got space here, I can spread out. All right. Let's see. What are we at? So, let's just say you guys sleep through the night. All right?
Yay.
You have a long rest. So, you can go ahead, Neliani, and whatever spells, you can redo that. I'm going to keep Blanche's spells, whatever they are, because I don't feel like dealing with that. So, whatever they are, they are.
Mm-hmm.
2...
I gave my hit dice back, right?
You
half
use
your
2,
level.
and you get them back.
I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. I need you to give me, since you were designated, Niliani, I need you to give me D hundo.
Yay.
Okay. Okay.
Ow. Foot cramp. Ah.
What'd you roll there?
94.
All right. Yeah. So you guys wake up in the morning. Magla's cooking up some food for y'all. So, when do you all plan to start staying at the keep instead of here?
Well, is there a problem with us staying here?
No, I just assumed that you'd be staying at the keep and maybe keep bobbins out of my hair a little bit.
Well, it will be a shared accommodations, because we still have much work to do in this city. So we will try to keep Bobbins at bay, Magla. I appreciate you, though. Oh, Bobbins, good morning.
Talking about me, Udaquad?
Absolutely, Bobbins. You know, I'd rather talk about you in your head than behind your back. But Magla was asking us if we needed to...
Well, I was just curious if you're going to be staying at the keep.
Who's Nagla?
Yes.
Not yet, Magla. Why are you anxious to get rid of us?
Anyhow, I must go. I'll let you and Bobbins
Bobbins
discuss this. And Udaquad's going to exit the tavern. He's going to probably go down to like the market square to probably head towards Goldocks. Or no, actually, Ink and Quill. That's where I needed to go.
How much were the profits with the new bard, Magla?
We don't have one yet, Bobbins, but thank you for the goal to hire one. It's been one night.
Is that hard to find?
I can't just snap my
The
fingers.
town is lousy with bards. Just go pick one up.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll fit it in amongst all this other work. You sent me off again. It's
No.
Go get a whistler to do it.
it's not long after some of this arguing that Dagon Ironbrow walks in. Floop Dougal.
This is the dragon. This is the dragon, right? He's in his dwarven form, I take it?
Yes.
He's just walking in the bar.
Yeah, he just walks in your bar. So, Bobbins, where's Takira?
Right over there, sitting in the corner.
No. Takara?
Dancing on the stage?
No. She's coming down a flight of steps,
Oh.
completely naked.
What?
We have a dress code in this bar.
Look at me. Look at my beautiful tits. Look how high they are.
She's flaunting because she's young again.
Look how flat my abs are. Look how round my tushy is. Oh. Hi, Dagon.
Somebody got slapped by a ghost recently, Dagon.
Oh, Takira. Up to your typical games.
She's just wagging her tail. That's me.
Well, I got to thinking.
Magla, can you sell tickets to the bar now or something? Maybe with this one on the stage?
Oh my God. Can you put some clothes? Who are you?
Fine. She runs upstairs to go clothe herself.
Before you go, Takira, please come back with your newly acquired jewelry.
I don't have any jewelry. Look at me.
I mean, she's obviously not wearing any right now.
I have nothing. Everything. I gave everything away to have my youth and beauty again. I don't have anything.
Oh, I sense things, and I've heard a thing or two, Takira.
You may have heard a thing or two, but it doesn't mean I still have a thing or two. I lost it all. Look at me. I'm bare. I'm bare, fully exposed to you.
Give me deception.
That's what it's for. Be good. Oh, she nailed it.
Where are the rolls? They're not showing. What did I get?
You got a 27. You nailed it.
Dagon! Dagon, look at my tits!
Apparently Dagon likes tiefling tits.
She loves them. Let me tell you.
Well, Takira, you're so funny when you perform. And I'm used to your silly games. However, I know what I know. And I'd like to see those beads.
What kind of beads are you talking about?
I thought you'd take it funny like that. I'm patient. Go get dressed, or you'll make my fellow dwarf here nervous.
What could you possibly
She's always nervous.
want?
Go get dressed! Just listen to him. Oh,
Rude.
Sir, sit down, will you?
Rude.
Please stop drawing attention to this lady and
How many people are in
eat
the bar
something.
How many people are in the bar other than the Unicorn Squad right now?
Like, you got Dagon, Magla, and some weird-looking dude off in the corner.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Well, at least that weird-looking dude will probably be back tomorrow.
turning.
All right, Takira comes down fully clothed and fully annoyed. I rolled a 27.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
Very good.
she lied real well.
So why is he still after me?
Good question. Takira,
His sense
Have a
motive
seat.
is probably way higher.
have a seat.
And you laugh?
No, have a seat. Listen,
I'm eating my breakfast and drinking my grog.
I think in order for me to feel full closure on our arrangement and to know for sure that you are devoted to the cause of not causing me problems, you gift me your newly acquired item, which I know you have. No amount of deception or performance art, whatever you would like to call it, is going to cover up. I already know what you've done.
I thought she was free and clear, you already, Dagon.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I
Yes,
am.
he's talking to you.
This is my bar.
Small
I don't have
man,
anything.
keep your place.
We had an agreement.
Oh, we're going on height now. Is that the
I
judgment
got
man?
I got you the thing you needed to go home. So, Dagon, go home. Go home. Go to all your jewels and your rubies and your gold and leave me alone.
You must know that Goldock is my friend.
Oh, this is getting interesting.
Dagon,
Dear friend.
okay.
And I think you already knew that, and I believe that you were trying to cause me harm by stealing from my friend. And you are causing your new friends problems.
You stole from Goldock?
I
Really?
did not.
He's like the only reliable purveyor of magical items in this town.
Listen,
Don't
nobody
you-
told
did-
me anything.
Who
And
raised
listen,
you? Who raised you? Who did not teach you not to shit where you eat?
demons! I was raised by demons, okay?
No wonder. Trash demons. Trash demons is what you're raised by.
Okay. All right, here we go again. I don't have anything. He was mistaken. There is no proof. You have no proof. And you're
Goldock.
being crazy. You
Wait.
literally look and sound crazy.
Dagon. You can do detect magic, right? Like I know what you are. You can do detect magic, right?
Yes, but it's much more fun to search.
Turn it on and look at her. You can find it or look in her room.
I'm giving Takira the opportunity to be a better person.
She doesn't want to be a better person. She just
I
needs on your
mean-
tickets. Say, look at my tits. Look at my tits.
That's you have a lot of patience. I guess this comes with being a dragon.
I'm very old.
Why is it this? Why?
Takira, make it good.
Make what good?
Make your name good. Give me the stolen item.
That's a lot of money to make her name good.
I told you I had to give everything away to get my youth and beauty back.
I can vouch for that. She got slapped by a ghost. It did not go well for her.
I call in that favor and say, if you stole something, give it back. You don't want to get in the middle of this now.
You said you
Taking
didn't
money
want
from
the
Neliani
favor.
has.
Yeah, I'm an innocent elf. Hello.
She said she didn't want the favor.
Well,
Well,
I'm a goody two shoes, so give it back.
I like how Neliani just walks in there.
I'm really confused right now. Why this is happening? Really?
Probably some celestial didn't like your upbringing.
Takira, you're right. Why is it? Why is it happening? Maybe I've mistaken you. I will assume then it was Udiquad that stole the item.
Oh, son of a gun.
He's not really the thieving type. More like the bumbling around and bumping into things type.
I'm sure I'll find the truth from him.
He ripped his own face off in the middle of, like, town. He's not going to steal. He just does the thing he needs to do to get the power he needs. Or buys it.
Which is probably why he stole it then.
Dagon, leave Udiquad alone.
Someone must pay the price.
Why? Why?
Just squash the dream and we'll be fine.
Just go home.
But before I do that, I will squeeze the life of Udiquad. That will appease Goldock. Someone must pay for this.
I get it, Dungeon Master. I get it, Dagon. No way out of this. I gotta give up the jewels. It's kind of being the worst. I was kind of excited for you guys. Kill him.
Did you just say kill Udiquad?
He leaves.
Yeah. Dagon leaves.
Yep.
I knew it! I knew he wouldn't do it! And if he does, I will or will not give him the stolen item. But I knew he wasn't going to kill you.
Udiquad's not there, so...
Oh. Okay, well then I'm going to go. I don't want them to know that I stole. So he goes to leave. I'm going to run upstairs and get the stuff and be like, I'm going to go talk to him. And then privately, I'll give him the jewel.
If she goes to leave, I'm going to bump into her, Sean.
No, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Leave me alone.
I'm taking the necklace from her.
No, you're not. I'm going.
Wait.
That's how pickpocketing works. You bump into someone and distract him and then take the necklace.
No. I'm going to go give him the necklace now, though.
What? Some craziness. All right, let's see this. Let's see this sleight of hand.
Oh, I rolled low. You might actually detect it.
All right. That definitely does not beat her passive perception.
Yeah, no.
And so you catch Bobbins he tries to do, this maneuver.
You're trying to grab my ass?
You know this maneuver, Takira, because you've done it so many times before. He's tried to do the bump and grab, and
wait,
you know what he's after.
Hold up for a second here. That roll looks weird. Like mouse over it.
Listen, Mr. Hansy, I don't have anything.
The fuck is that?
Me again, you will no longer have hands.
Mouse over that, Sean. Yeah. I'm not sure that's a valid roll, to be honest.
Oh, you can't. I'm leaving. Chikara's gone. She's
I think
running after Dagon.
Yeah, I think it's fine. It's like the way the skill checks do. It's like some weird algorithm. Because if you look above on the deception, it's kind of similar.
Yeah, it's true. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell my roll is in there. I guess it's just
adding in all the weirdness of proficiencies plus whatever. Don't worry about it. So you catch Bobbins trying to like get something out of your pocket.
Listen, if you want to grab my ass, you can just ask, okay? I got someplace to be. And she leaves.
Okay. Do you follow Dagon out?
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up to Dagon.
Okay.
Dagon.
Uh-huh.
Why are you doing this? Because you're friends with this man?
Yes. Goldock is my friend.
You left me. I was promised rubies and gold and diamonds and all these things if I went and got this thing for you, and I did. And then I'm only left with my life. So I have nothing.
You're left with these new friends of yours, aren't you?
Oh, shut up, Dagon. I will give this back to you. But I need something in return. I need a little bit of what you promised me. A little bit of the gold, a little bit of the jewels, a little bit of something, Dagon, so I can start my life new.
You tried to run away with my runestone.
I did not. I was captured. I proved that to you. I was captured. I was taken. I was coming to you. and I gave it to you without a fight. There was no fight. I simply asked you to not
threw
kill
it into a bush.
because I was afraid you were going to kill me. What about all those promises you made? All those late nights together? All those cuddles?
You were using me all along.
You were using me. If you want the jewels, I don't care about this Uticod's life. I don't know him. But if you want to make right with a friend, then you need to give me a little bit of what you promised. I want some money to start my life.
Well, you must know that I try not to favor thieves and liars, but I do feel bad for you. And I knew your father.
What do you know? Or do you know? Because you like to drop that line all the time and never tell me anymore. I don't care anymore.
Here, take these. And he gives you 2 gems. They're worth 100 gold pieces. And take these dragon eggs.
Oh.
Maybe you can find some use for them.
So how many? 2 gems and how many dragon eggs?
2.
2 dragon eggs and 2 gems. Where do I write this? Items. Dragon egg. Two gems. And 2 dragon. Thank you, Dagon. Can we have one last kiss goodbye? They kiss. And
yes, they
in
totally.
the kiss, they totally map on each other. And she drops the necklace in his pocket, and she turns and she leaves. And he gets one last look at her great derriere.
All right, bravo.
She wags her tail and she leaves.
Okay. He sort of like walks off and then he just disappears into nothing. No, he doesn't. He walks off and what does he do? He walks off and he sort of like disappears in like a crowd. Like you just lose sight of him.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Bobbins. Back to no, Yanni's 94. Yes. So, since we're fast forwarding time,
I gotta remove a paper bird. I still have 2. I only
What's
have
that?
1. Paper birds. I only have 1 because we sent one to Martine.
right. So the morning of the next day, soldiers arrive to the Floop Dougal.
They do?
Yes, they do. These are soldiers of the Lord and Ladies. You know these soldiers. These Candora soldiers. And all their regalia. These soldiers, there's 6 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they show up at the Floop Dougal in the morning. And when you guys come down for like your morning breakfast, Magla's like giving you the eyeball, like, you know, like. 2 soldiers are sitting down. 4 are at the door. Just posted up at the door. And
they better be letting customers in.
Yeah, they're not like barring the door. They're just posted at the door.
Okay.
And who's the first to come down?
Definitely not me.
So this is the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She seems like the early bird type.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Or Fizz. Fizz is kind of a,
Yeah.
Meditate.
Got
True. They're the elves. The elves would be down first.
This is true. So Niliani and Fizz and Blanche head down first, and Magla sort of eyeballs you guys, eyeballs the soldiers, and says, this is part of the crew you were asking for. And she says it very, like, awkwardly. The 2 soldiers that were sitting at the table stand up. And they motion you guys over. Oh, please do sit. My name is Barak, and my friend here is Nalt. Please sit. Do you guys sit?
Yeah, we sit.
Okay. I'm sure that, well, your names?
Neliani and Fizz.
And Blanche.
And Blanche. Sorry.
Yes, we've heard of your crew, the Unicorn Squad, is that right?
Yes.
Where are the rest of your crew?
They sleep late.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's partake in some bread here. Magla, please bring us some fresh juice and bread. And he's sort of like ordering Magla around like he owns her. How soon before we can see your friends? Hours? How long do they sleep? Magla like brings over stuff, and she's sort of like shaking a little bit. And she's just got like a carafe of juice, and she's pouring it for everyone, shaking. Magla,
Mind discussing your reasoning for being here first?
is this not a public establishment? You question the Candora guard?
Well, it is a little strange that you guys are here so early and there's so many of you. But, I mean, any customer's welcome, so...
Indeed. Well, I I should tell you that we mean no harm, or we don't want to cause any tension. I'm sorry if we appear to show and force. It's just what we do. This is why just us 2 are here, myself and Nalt. We do request your Unicorn Squad to come to the Lords and Ladies Manor with us. We'd like to discuss some things in private.
Which lord and lady?
Well, Lord Robbie sends us.
I don't know that guy. Do I know that guy?
You do know that guy. That's Lady Eleanor's brother.
Brother.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's not the house that we almost died in.
Oh, good.
So I guess at this point, I mean, I guess it's only been a couple seconds. Udaquad's gonna wake up and do his morning devotion.
I can go ahead and walk upstairs and get everyone up. Real quick.
Okay.
I ignore the door, knock on my door.
These
open Bob's
noble.
I'll throw
Strength
a pillow,
check.
I'll throw a pillow at him. Come back when it's later.
Come on, Bobbins, you got to get up sometime. Magwell
Yeah.
wants to talk to you.
I am not waking up early for her.
I know there's some soldiers here in our bar. But,
Wait, what?
wants to
Soldiers?
talk to some people.
Oh. All right, give me a second.
So while Udaquad's down, he's gonna walk downstairs and he's gonna be showing him his pet bird Willard and his little fine collection of feathers, talons, coins, a glistening black egg.
I'll put my gear on
Wait,
and
what
stealth
now?
out.
Bob is just making small talk with the soldiers, just showing him like little pieces that he's collected. Like the finger bones and stuff from hags.
I stealth out of the inn.
You stealth out of the inn?
Yeah, out the window.
Okay. You are out.
Way to be a team player.
Yeah, so when you stealth out, you hear a familiar whistle sound.
I'll look up.
Yep, and you see your boy Yasmin.
All right.
And he
go to
like
Yasmin.
motions you over into like alley.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Hey man, it's getting way too hot.
Yeah,
Too many
I
people are
heard.
asking about you guys. What are these soldiers here for?"
What are they asking about us about?
Well, I've heard there's hits on you guys for hire.
Yeah,
we don't do
experienced
those,
that.
but I've heard about some people looking to do some pain, and I think
tell me who?
I've just seen the contracts out. I don't know who's offering it up. I just seen them around. Now listen, it could be the Zents, but last I heard they were all locked up, so I don't know. And also, do you have some sort of a tiefling now?
God, that one. Yeah, we acquired a tiefling. It's not really.
Jesus, I don't know if that's causing heat. Third,
She's a pain in the ass.
Listen, there's people that are trying to pop some of my guys, so we're gonna try and stay away from the Floop Dougal for a little bit.
That's
Now you got
understandable.
soldiers, so that just makes us nervous.
Yeah. If you find out who's trying to put the hit on us, I'd
Hey,
get that information.
Crowley's in your bar too.
Crowley.
Mm.
Who's Crowley?
Crowley, investigator, right?
Yep,
Oh, that guy. Is that the weird dude sitting in our bar?
that was yesterday. This is a new
Yeah.
day.
Watching the show.
So he gives you that info. And he's like, I gotta dip out. I'm out.
I
So
remember, if you find out who's put the hits on us, we'll pay for the information.
Sure. So for the rest of you, what do you do? Udaquad, you go down.
Yeah,
To
just
Kyra,
making
you go
small.
down.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know yet. I think, can I spy from a distance?
Stealth.
Yeah, you can
Stealth
stealth.
it up to myself.
You gotta be good at stealth to do that.
If I get caught, I'm just gonna get naked again. I'm warning you.
I mean, if it ain't broke,
Don't fix it.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't have very great stealth apparently.
not as good as mine, that's for sure.
No.
So you're gonna try and stealth down the stairs?
No, I just kind of want to. No, I don't want to stealth down the stairs. I was even just gonna like listen from above or through a window. I just like want to just like inspect things before I go down. I don't have to be stealthy about it. But I should still do a stealth?
Maybe perception.
Perception? Okay. Oh, cool.
Well, no, I mean, if you're trying to be stealthy, you gotta do stealth.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a perception, though.
You're just
at least
deaf.
you rolled the wrong one.
Perception is like you're trying to pick up on, you're trying to hear what people are saying. That kind of comes after you stealthing down. Like if you don't want to be seen, you stealth. But if you don't care if you're seen and you just kind of want to like not associate yourself with the Unicorn Squad, that's also fair.
Won't they be like, hey, that's Takira, though? Won't they, like, call me in?
You're not really. I mean, Udaquad might. I don't know. I don't know what Udaquad would do.
Yeah,
well, I don't know what anybody
cares,
would do,
so.
really.
Yeah, Udaquad's down there. You got to be careful for him.
He'd be like, Takira!
Well, we're kind of bonding a little bit, I can sense. A little bit. And I was going to let you die, but you don't know that. No, I wasn't going to.
Whoa!
I wouldn't have let him. I wouldn't have let him kill you. I had a plan. And it worked.
Dang.
It worked real great. Okay, so I guess I'll roll a perception.
Okay. What are you trying to perceive?
Nothing.
Or not a perception. Sorry, not a perception. Well,
She
I
didn't
rolled a
perceive
perception.
anything. She's totally bad at perception.
I should do stealth, which is going to be even worse. Okay, here we go.
Let's
I
see.
might be getting it.
What you got? Very good. All right.
Dang, a 7.
So remember,
Good at
so
perception
like,
as you are at stealth.
just remember that you don't know personally, like as a character, your character of Takira does not know that you failed a stealth roll, right? You don't roll in character.
Nor does she know she failed
So
a perception
you
roll.
definitely are playing it out like you're stealthed down, all slinky and stuff, but you are not stealthy to the rest of the peoples. Everyone sees you coming.
Well,
But you feel like you're being stealthy. You feel like, yeah, I'm sneaking down here.
like I'm a 6-foot tall naked tiefling. I mean, how stealthy can I be? You know what I mean?
Not very. It's obvious. So
Maybe I shouldn't be naked
so
if we're about to go into bed.
so Barack. Now that I'm reading that, like Barack, really.
Brock and Bernie and
He's like, so, is this one of yours? Blanche looks to Neliani. Looks to Udaquad.
Oh,
No,
are you
Yanni.
talking about this lizard fiend here?
Yeah, is that one of yours?
Huh?
Oh, I guess she sticks around sometimes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
She's
okay.
a pet.
That's okay, Takira.
She's a pet.
Right.
Oh, this
funny.
one's got
No,
fire.
Yanni.
This one's got fire. Oh, you shouldn't be that rude about tieflings. That's not right. They're not around that often, but damn, a pet. Whew. You,
Yes.
girl, you're a racist.
She has her utility. Anyhow,
Dang.
Takira has been called worse, but
Trash
she's
thing.
going to remember.
yeah.
So do you
So-
join them, Takira, or you just walk on by?
Well, she called me a pet, so I think I walk on by.
Okay.
But we have wine, Takira, and yeah,
Where is
Udaquad's
this
gonna start
Bobbins?
drinking.
We know of Bobbins. Is there a Bobbins? Where's Bobbins?
Bobbins, he might still be up in his room. He's the rich type, likes to sleep in, real lazy sometimes.
Rich type.
Yes.
I guess I am noble.
Do you?
Do you think you can get him up? We'd just rather leave sooner than later.
Yes, I see. Let me go see if I can get him. Willard, stay here. I'm gonna go up and look into the room.
Can Takira pour these men like a beer and bring it to them?
Oh my gosh, she's doing a sex wheel thing. I love it.
You certainly.
So Takira's gonna pour beers for
You gotta
them.
get through Magla first.
Magla, who's Magla?
Magla
Ooh,
runs
you're
the
tender.
bar.
Magla's like your mother in
And
this.
she's like, "What do you want, Takira?
Just give me 2 beers, lady. Here, how much is 2 beers?
Lady?
Ma'am.
Who are you?
Beautiful.
You can't just come into my bar."
Can I just
Now you see my eyesight with her all the time.
Here's 3 silver pieces.
They're
Can I
fu-
have 2 beers, please?
Fine. You don't. Oh, if you. You're just as bad as. She's just all like. She's got like the hash exclamation @ sign all over her eyeballs. She's like.
Does she die? So can I get the beer?
I
Like
don't
what?
even want beer, Takara. Why don't you go sling
What do I
your
want?
tits somewhere else? She starts like just like raging like she starts speaking in dwarven. You don't even understand her anymore. She's like and she like pours some beer here.
Thanks. Bye. Chitira goes to these men. What are their names?
Barak and
Again,
Nalt.
it's Barak and Nalt.
Barak.
Hi. Barak.
Brat, brat.
And
Nilyani,
she-
your pet. Apparently she
So
fetches.
It's not my pet.
You said she was your
She's
pet.
gonna lean over and she's gonna give each of them a beer and say, "Gentlemen, how can we help you?"
They just sort of look at you and like are like obviously holding in laughter. I think we're okay. It's a little early for the beer. We are on duty. Thank you though, ma'am.
Oh, come on, relax, kick back. It's a great bar. It's a great environment.
Oh, for sure. But it is a little early. We are on duty and we are forbidden to drink while on duty. Despite what you may have heard.
Can we get you some breakfast?
No. We must be going. We really need Udiquad and Bobbins to return so that we can handle some business.
Oh, you need
So-
to take them with you.
Yes, we're all going to go together.
So can
Where?
I roll a investigation while I'm in Bobbin's rooms to see if I notice like the window open or because he's not in there right now
You
currently,
think
right?
I'm that sloppy?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. If
Give me a perception check.
okay, I was gonna say I should be able to roll perception. If anything, probably not.
Yep. You don't know.
He
shit.
may
It's
as
like-
well.
it's
He
like-
may as well have not even slept here last night.
Oh, he made his bed.
It's
God.
completely like all good. There's no tracks of nothing. You're like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Bobbins
Well,
at?
gonna go back down. Be like,
Yeah.
oh,
It's funny because Fizz just saw me in the room.
yeah. Well, I guess Bobbins isn't seem to be around. He must have woke up earlier than all of us.
Well, let
Takari.
us go. How about we go?
You got me a beer. I'm gonna slam down a beer that Takara
if
has.
needed, we'll get Bobbins later. It's no big deal.
Mm,
He's probably
Well-
out looking for a bard.
yeah. Well, send us a bird if you need us to convene somewhere with you.
Well, you're gonna come with us right now, right?
Without Bobbins.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll get him later.
Okay, I guess so. Takara, would you like to join us?
I would love to.
Yeah. Are you gonna use the? Do you need some like coins to cover up the bits, or you need a
Oh, I'm
couple?
not- Oh, I'm not naked.
You're not naked.
I decided
Naked,
against this.
not naked. Okay,
She put some pasties on.
I see.
Yeah.
She's in the Princess Leia outfit.
Would these fine gentlemen like me to be naked, or what's
Oh, I
definitely
don't know. Let's. Okay. I was
Alright.
gonna say. I mean, I don't know how her dancing is, but anyhow.
Actually, she is very high performance. So
Mm,
it's good.
It's
Interesting.
+4 on performance.
very, very nice.
Anywho.
Well,
It's a
Fizz,
tough
Niliani,
but
Oh, is it?
will you
Can I cast insight to see like what
It's-
these
remember-
guys are doing?
Remember, Nelyani, you don't cast
No.
insight. Insight is
Whatever.
just insight.
You
It's
just
not
do
a
it.
spell. It's just
You're
something.
wise.
So what are you trying to incite? What do you want to know? Like, what are you trying to incite from this whole interaction?
Bobbins, what am I trying to find out?
No. Well, you tell me what you want to find out.
I
is
don't
it
know.
for good or for bad? Do they mean us harm?
Yeah, like what's their deal? Like, why do they want us?
Well, you can't
Mm,
get
like,
all
why
the
wouldn't
why
you
they
want
want
it?
you, but it seems that you get a sense that there is some tension. It feels like you're kind of being like, let's go, kind of hurried a little bit. Like, we need this to happen. Sense of urgency about them.
I'm going to tell you to Quad that.
How are you going to tell him? Like, out loud?
I am going to whisper to him.
Give me a stealth whisper roll.
How do I...
Stealth. It's just a stealth and to cover your whisper.
No.
Come on, you do it. Do you want me to touch? Oh, wow. Look at you! Damn,
that's
almost like a awakened mind right there.
Yay! I win.
So do you guys go or what?
So yeah, I'm gonna pick up on Neliani's whisper there
because now it's starting to you're getting to this awkward point. It's like they're asking you to go and you're like being weird.
Well, absolutely. So you said Lord Robbie, correct? So I expect Ashnar will be there. So yeah, let's go head out. Magla,
give
if you
me
will tell
a perception
Bobbins.
check.
Oh, is that because that's not knowledge?
You just give me a perception check.
The perception. Okay. Oof.
When you say Ashnar, you note that he kind of like raises an eyebrow.
He cringes.
Ashnar. Okay. Do you not know Ashnar? Not like Ashnar? Kind of picking up on something. Anyhow, Lord Robbie.
Yeah, just come with us. We'll sort it out.
Okay, absolutely. Well, Maglo, if you will see Bobbins and let him know that we are...
Yeah, I got it. Get the hell out of here.
All right, Magla. Appreciate you so much.
She
always.
Has just darts her eyes at you like she's super frustrated, and then she looks at Takira like...
And then I'm going to...
lower a kiss.
I'm going to look at Fizz.
She just like... As you guys are walking out the door, you hear like a crash of glass, like just something. They could have maybe just something fell off or something. But Takira knows that Magla just threw a glass at the wall. Anyway,
just missing her head.
Well, if you don't mind, if you guys want to step out, I need to run up and collect my components. You see, I have Willard and his needs of food. So,
we don't have time for that.
Well, look at you brute beast. Anyhow, lead the way.
So Takira, so you know, like the lords and ladies, they all stay here in this island.
Okay.
So this is where they lead you.
To this island of lords and ladies?
Yes.
Like very wealthy lords and ladies?
As far as anyone could tell, yes.
Okay.
And you get into the inner circle, somewhere where you guys have never been before, because usually when Lady Eleanor would meet with the group, you would meet in one of these little like pop-ups over here, outside of the interior wall. This time you're brought into the interior wall, and you note that the you note that the defenses are very much stronger.
That's what I meant when I sent you that message earlier.
So, hang on 1 second.
Of course. Inspiration.
Yes, you do have an inspiration
You
point.
have to declare inspiration first.
Before you
I thought
roll.
that was a reroll.
No, inspiration you declare before you are to roll it. And
guidance you can use after you rolled.
Right.
Oh, I thought that.
And bardic inspiration can be used after, but not
well, I thought
DM's
inspiration was allowed for reroll.
No, it doesn't work. No. And no, inspiration gives you advantage.
Oh, okay. Oh, I should have done that. Anyway.
Yeah. So as the crew crosses the bridge, you're stopped at the bridge, and but you had your distance, and the guards there, they recognize you because you always go there to ask them to go get Ashnar. Oh, hey, Bobbins, how are you?
Ashtar just directly says, "Hey."
No. These guards know you because you always go to them and ask about Ashnar.
Oh, okay.
So you're stopped in front of that bridge.
Yeah.
This is a familiar spot for you to say, "Hey, can you go get Ashnar?" These guys know you.
Oh,
You have a rapport.
right. Hey, what's up? I'm just on my way in to talk to some Ashnar.
Well, I saw your crew going in there with Barak and Nalt.
Oh, were they? Huh. I was out in the town, so I didn't know they were.
You should probably be with them. Go catch up.
Yeah.
Go
I'll
catch
go
up. Yeah, go
Cool,
catch up.
cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Go catch up, man.
All right, I'll do that, and I'll make like I'm catching up. But
Okay.
Not
Right. Give me another one.
another stealth.
Yep, because now they're in the
After you
inner
leave their distance,
perimeter.
like, you're just crawling up there, buddy.
So you're stopped at the perimeter. The rest of the party get in, and these guards don't know you, and they're like, "Who are you?"
Oh, I was told by the other guards to catch up to that crew that just went through.
Uh-huh.
I'm with them.
What's your name?
Bobbins.
Stay here.
Ashtar knows me.
I feel like you should have to fail
talk to the other crew.
deception
They
so you
just
don't seem
told me.
like you're
Yeah,
lying.
well, you stay here, and I'll go send my guy.
Okay, I'll stay here.
Um,
Does he send it to like the
he sends
guy,
another
the
guy.
guard?
Yeah.
To the
Oh.
guards that I just talked to?
He's
No, not
watching
the guards
you.
you just talked to. No.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
No.
that, I'm saying you should go talk to those guards. They just told me to catch up with the crew.
Oh, well, that's fine, but I'm just gonna make sure. Thank you.
Right.
Anyway, the rest of you guys are led into this big sort of like this building here, and it has a huge like foyer area, and you see like different staircases. They all kind of like lead up to this huge like terrace, like interior terrace like area, and like all these doors, and it's immaculate. It's beautiful. There's it reeks of wealth. To Kyra, you probably are just
I'm
buzzing about
trying to
all
keep
of
it
it. You're
cool.
just like, ooh, you're feeling it. But it is. There's so much wealth here in this little space. I mean, it's big, but it's little. It's not like Dagon's Vault, but there's a lot of stuff to look at. The interior guard of this place is even more like regal looking than the outer guards, and even the bridge guards. Like they're all dusted up and whatever. But these guys are pristine. The swords are sharp. Their beards and mustaches finely trimmed. And the people that are walking around, even like what you would think are like just the housemaids and the stewards and whatnot, they are very just to the nines, just very proper. And you guys probably would feel a sense of like, we are dirt stains in this place. Just in comparison to how beautiful everything is here. You're just like, ugh, like, wow, okay. You definitely feel like you don't belong here. Anyhow, so you're let in, and a guard comes running in. He says, "Hey, Barak," and he says, "Yeah, what's going on?" And he made it into here. Who's not doing their job? Bring him in. And he comes back out and he says, so he comes back out to you, Bobbins. Come with me.
Wait, who comes out for me?
The guard that went asking.
Okay.
So he asks you to go with him to the interior.
Sure.
So you have the same experience. He brings you to the interior where the rest of your party is. And Barak and Nalt. And Barak says, "Aho, Bobbins. Well met, sir." And he puts his hand out to shake yours.
I'll shake his hand.
Okay.
Why you got us here?
Shake his hand.
We were asked by Lord Roby to bring you here and come with me. And he takes you
What
into.
business does Lord Roby have with us?
I don't get into
I know
this.
we know his sister.
Yes, indeed. But this is not for me, above my pay grade. I'm just to bring you to discuss items with him. And he brings you into a room, which kind of looks like, I guess in modern day times, it looks like a conference room. And there's statues in here, very pretty statues of like elves and dwarves in fighting gear, but still like kind of proper looking, not like in fighting stances or anything crazy, but like proper. Lord Robbie, Nalt and Barak, they leave. There's 2 guards that are posted like outside the doors. You note that they're kind of like holding up post, not inside but outside. And Roby pops in, and he says, "So," and Roby's he's got like a yellowish sort of cape, full on like blue and yellow colored formal gear with medals, and he's got a sword and a scabbard. He's got a pointy like long beard, black. His eyes are brown. But he's young. He's a young dude. He's human, and he looks to be probably like 27, 28, somewhere around there. Maybe even 30. You don't know. So he sits down. He says, "Well, please have your seat. Have a seat. Have a seat." And he makes sort of a motion, and a serving girl comes in and pours wines for everyone. I hope it's not too early for you.
Uruguay's gonna slam his down.
It's as soon as it touches your lips, this is like the best thing you've ever had in your life. Like it touches your lips, and you're like, you slow down because this is good. You're like, you realize like this is not like your abuse level of wine. This is good shit. This is the good shit. He says, "You're probably wondering why I brought you here, and I'm sorry if it seemed, I don't know, mysterious or like I was trying to strong arm anyone. I try and keep within the inner circles and send my people out, and they don't always represent me well. But that being said, I have to ask some questions. Now, I know your relationship with Lady Eleanor. She's told me some. She keeps a lot to herself. You know that there was an assassination attempt of Lady Eleanor while we were away.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't long after meeting you fine folk that this has occurred, and I'm not accusing you at all, because she speaks nothing but high regards for all of you. But what she hasn't told me has got me bothered, because Lady Eleanor, while a person of the people's, and this is what she does, she gets herself into maybe some reckless attempts at things. And so what I would like to know is, what did she have you doing for her? Now, Ashnar's left, as you know. Him and my sister have been close for many years, since childhood. And he finds himself her personal protector, even though he's not commissioned to do so. But, and as I'm cutting open this thing on this wine, imagine that Lord Roby is putzing with his sword. Or no, he's got a little dagger and he's just sort of sharpening it. So, yes, anyway, He's gone to look for the person who may have committed this crime in Dalnor. Do you know of this?
Attempted assassination?
Yes.
Nope. I know. All I know is what Ashnar told us, which is somebody tried to kill her.
That would be an attempted assassination, so you do know.
Well, yeah, I know of it, but I don't know anything about it.
Well, my suspicion is that the true threat is somewhere here in Candora. I don't know why he might think something is going on in Dalnor. Dalnor is but a sister city. Yes? What?
Have you tried the Kenku?
The Kenku. Kenku? What did Kenku have to do with this? Kenku?
They seem to be all over the place, causing trouble lately.
They certainly could not get into the interior of our palace here. Kenku are... Oh, they're stupid bird people.
You must know who attempted to take the life of your dear sister.
I don't. That's why I'm asking you.
Interesting. So, nobody saw anybody.
Actually, that's not why I'm asking you. I don't expect you to know because I'm certain it's not you. But, that being said, I do know that she's commissioned you for various opportunities, and I'd like to know what kind of trouble that may have caused for her. And that may lead me to the true assassin. You've yet to ask me how she's doing, which troubles me.
Well, I figured that you would take offense if we were to ask, how is your sister?
I was just letting you get done with your rambling before I asked.
Bobbins, yes. Very kind. How is she, anyhow? She's a dear friend of ours for work, you see.
She's recovering well. But she is forbidden from leaving these interior walls for her safety. Of course.
I see.
We don't know how she is then.
She's fine. I would like to know what she has commissioned you to do for her.
Well, haven't you asked her? I'm certain she'd be willing to share that information with you.
She hasn't been willing to share that information with me, which is why I'm asking you. I don't understand why the secrecy with her and now with you. This is only going to lead me to the true assassin.
So you don't respect...
What'd you say?
Do you really want us to go against your sister's word?
What was her word?
Well, she won't tell you, so that's obviously her word. She doesn't want you to know.
Yeah.
But why?
I don't know. Ask her.
I love my sister and I want to protect her.
Well, she obviously doesn't feel she needs your protection, sir.
This makes me crazy. Listen, she doesn't understand.
I'm just saying.
What's that?
If you want to find out who killed your sister, just hire us. That's what we do. Or tried to kill your sister.
Ashnar already feels... Ashnar feels he knows, and I just don't think so. But, listen, I have my own people, Bobbins. I don't mean to offend you in any way, but I have my own people that I work with.
What's his name again? What's the guy's name?
Crowley?
Crowley, right? Crowley?
No. Crowley?
No. Yeah.
Crowley. Crowley is funny. So you must know that the dynamics and the politics. The city guard, they're great for keeping the peoples in line. But when it comes to matters of the estate, we don't deal with the typical city guard that you see there, or the investigators, those types. No. We have our networks, our own networks. And while I don't mean to offend, I just don't know you, and I have well-known contacts that I work with regularly.
But it seems like they don't know, and they can't find out.
Well,
and they don't have your sister's trust either.
We do.
Why would you say they don't have my sister's trust?
She doesn't want to share this information with you, nor with them. Therefore, I feel like we have a very close bond with your sister to where we might be able to assist by understanding who she feels might have made an attempt on her life. But, of course, that's if you would allow us to speak with her, of course, because she will not simply share that information with you, according to what you've said.
I don't even know you, and yet I let you cut me deep. Well, I mean, some of what you say is true, but I just assume that she doesn't want to tell me because I'm her older brother, and she always has a problem with me meddling in her affairs of the people. You know, I'm more strategic minded and worry about influence and protection and potential wars that may occur and things of that nature, and she's people minded and care about feelings, and I just assumed that's why she doesn't want to tell me anything. And here you are telling me you've validated the fact that there are secrets.
Well, I'd like to ask you a question. Do you trust everybody you hire? You think they're the most competent people?
Of course not. That's foolish. But I certainly don't trust you over them.
They don't.
I don't even know you.
You should probably trust us.
How could I? You won't even tell me why my sister is...
Sean, real quick, how many people are in this room with us beside him?
Oh, it's just him.
Okay, so...
Oh, actually, it's him and, like, a handmaiden type.
Right. So, I would just like to point out that I was escorted into this room and not searched.
Yeah,
your people are kind of dumb. How many of us are in this room right now with you?
There's but us.
Yeah, and if we had ill intentions toward you, you wouldn't be sitting there alive. Nobody searched me.
Mm-hmm.
But frankly, I worked with your sister. I work for your sister. Her goal's good. I like having that sort of influence and connection. So, if you want us to figure this out, we can figure this out for you. Not a problem. But as far as being able to trust us, the very fact that you're still breathing right now should give you enough information. Your people are stupid, by the way. They should have searched me before I came in here. I'm fully geared, by the way. I put all my gear on before I went out the window. I'm just saying.
Maybe you don't know all of the truth either, my friend Bob.
Are you secretly a dragon?
Oh.
I gotta ask these questions because some people found secretly are dragons.
Udaquat just kind of chuckles and reminisces of his face being on fire.
Bobbins, of course you're here in your full garb, and you know I put myself here in harm's way, and he sort of smirks. You also understand that I'm not your typical fancy man, and I could slice your throat just as easily as you could mine.
Ooh.
All of our throats?
Tiefling.
I'm just saying competent security would have checked me. Anyway.
Let's not make this about who's tougher than who.
This isn't about who's tougher than who. This is about, even if you are capable of whatever you think you're capable of, your securities are idiots for even allowing us in here because you don't know what our capabilities are. I could be stronger than you. Who cares? It doesn't matter. There's a chance that I could be stronger than you. And the very fact that we got in here with our gear is kind of dumb. Like, aren't you the noble? Like, aren't you the lord? Aren't people gunning for you?
And I will say,
we haven't tried to do anything means we have no ill intents on you because we know we have our gear, but we're not doing anything. So there you go. It doesn't matter who's actually capable of doing what.
Yeah, and I do have to say, I take pride in my client and those who I work for. I've worked with Bobbin's family for quite some time, and I must say, I will only work with your sister.
Well, I can appreciate your loyalty to my sister. And Bobbins, what you say is interesting. You throw my security. I was going to say
Just
the
saying,
boss, but he doesn't know that term. You talk badly about my security
under the wagon.
But if under the wagon. but don't you understand that maybe you don't know everything.
Okay.
In fact,
but if I didn't
you should
know
be
everything,
more alert to things such as me allowing you to come in with your weapons.
Yeah, no.
The wine is poisoned. Just kidding.
Anyway,
that peddling a slogan that they use
even
now?
if I didn't know everything, it doesn't make it. That doesn't change anything. That just means that I would try and fail to assassinate you if I had ill intents on you. It doesn't mean
Regardless, I appreciate your loyalty to my sister, but I really am asking you, would it help if I showed you my sister's state?
Yeah.
Let me take you.
Oh, goody. A field trip.
So he come with me. So he takes you, and he leads you and the group, and behind you guys are 4 guards now. 2 from the door and 2 others. There's 4 behind you. You're sort of sandwiched between him and them. And you walk down a corridor and into what looks like probably... Now, Yanni would say this is probably where they hold religious rites and medicines type of area. There's other wounded, and you see Lady Eleanor in some draped bed, but she's totally comatose.
I wouldn't describe this as doing well.
She's alive.
Okay. Let's see how alive is this.
I know.
I will tell you, she's alive enough to block her thoughts from me actively. She's alive in her head. We've tried to learn more about what's been going on since I've been absent by delving into her mind from a magical sense, and she's blockading us.
What were her wounds when you found her?
Well, we only know that she was poisoned.
So she was poisoned.
That's really all we know. That's all I know.
No, so there were no puncture wounds. It was just poison.
No, it was something that was inhaled. A gas, maybe.
There is a group that's been using poisons lately that are really annoying in this town.
And who might those be?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out because they tried to kill us.
We were attacked with the very same. Have you say that your sister's been blocking you?
Yes, so that's how I know she's alive and well in her mind.
Interesting.
But why? I can't imagine.
She might possibly just understand that you're not quite as disposable as her hired hands. Quite sweet. I'm gonna look at Lady Eleonora. I'm gonna use Awakened Mind and say, Lady Eleonora, if you can please help us, point us in the right direction.
Your Awakened Mind only works one way, right?
When what?
Your Awakened Mind only works one way.
Right, but I'm just going to tell Lady Eleanor that if she could provide her brother with information, share with us, so that essentially give us a clue to work with and not send her brother. But I mean, that's just kind of whatever Lady Eleanor has is what she's going to give or not give. So
wait. So what are you saying exactly in her mind?
So I'm going to just, say, Lady Eleanor, we're here to help you in, in your situation. If you care to give us a clue, please share with your brother, or whatever. I don't know what they're doing, what he meant by that, of course, because all I know is that I can send messages via Mindify.
Okay. And as you do that, as you do your awakened mind, Robbie looks at you in like a weird sort of give me a perception.
He knows what you're doing. You better encrypt that shit.
Safer.
Right. You said perception?
Yep. Okay.
I just noticed he looks at me.
Yeah, he just sort of looks at you.
I'm like, well,
He's like, okay. Anyhow, so you can see this is what I'm dealing with here. And so Ashnar, I don't know what he's thinking in Dalnor, and I hope that he's still alive. But he's a foolish errand boy of my sister.
Do you propose we meet with Ashnar?
No. Let him do what he's doing.
You just seem quite interested in Ashnar.
I could give a shit about Ashnar.
What
I don't think that he's on the right path. But he is probably, and if I were to guess, is in love with Eleanor and whatever. He's an old man.
Probably the drow. I guess it's the drow.
Drow?
Interesting.
Drow?
Drow. The drow, yes.
We did come across those underdark creatures.
Aren't the drow... Hold on a minute. Let me ask you guys. When have you seen a drow? And as far as I know, the drow are sort of lowly elves banished to the underground. Aren't they? Drow?
Well, we did come across
How could a drow get into my interior anything?
Right,
how would they even get into Candora?
Calm down.
It's just a spit in the face. It's like a worm.
So we came across a bunch of them underdark creatures in the sewers of your fine city. And we fought them and wiped out a bunch of them.
Is that how you found this tiefling? He snickers.
No, she was... We'll just leave her alone for now.
I kid. I'm sorry, Takaira.
It's just
your folk are...
Don't mind the trash demon. Anyway.
No, nobody. Well, maybe some of them want to see it, but
no, not really.
Huh?
If it's broken lip, I don't want to see it. It'll gross me out.
Oh, no, it's not a big blood. It's not a bloody lip. Do we have peanuts?
So there was also rumors. Peanuts, cacahuetes.
The audio. I don't know. I got problems.
I don't know. I mean, she's a tiefling, but she's not a hoe tiefling, okay?
Anyway.
So my point being, there were underdark creatures in your sewers. And we know.
What about me being a hoe? What?
Nothing. There's there's underdark in the sewers. Yes.
We know that the drow are making some sort of push lately. So I'm just putting two and two together. It's probably them. They're probably the ones causing the issues.
Yes, and knowing your sister, she always kind of loved these odd end adventures. Unless you don't know her.
As maybe I don't. And he starts to kind of look like he's feeling you. He looks like he's sort of like down, like Maybe I don't know what's going on anymore. I've been traveling a lot. I've been spreading the word of good tidings because the weave, as far as we know, is diminishing, and I'm okay with that. I'm coming to terms with that, and I feel that as a race, we need to spread good tidings in case a reckoning comes.
And accept the weave failing?
If the weave is failing, that would be one of the reasons why the drow would be coming in and the underdark creatures would be coming into your sewers. So, I mean...
So
then
talented.
We should vanquish them. This reminds me of the days of
old. At the very least, secure your borders above and below.
I'll tell you of a time when there was a guild known as the Xanathar's Guild, and run by an old beholder known as Xanathar himself, and we vanquished him, no problem. So if any drow were to come about, we'll vanquish them in the same light.
You sure you vanquished him?
As far as I know.
Did you ask your men what was hanging in our bar? Noth and whatever his other faces.
Melt and Barak?
Barak, yeah.
Okay. Can you just tell me now? It's kind of awkward. You're being a little weird, but regardless.
Bobbins likes games.
Regardless, if you're not going to help me, you're not going to help me. I can't force you, and I don't want to force you. I want us to be friends.
Just hire us, and we'll get this.
What is a few gold pieces for a job worked well done between friends?
Tell you what, you give me information, I'll give you gold. But I will not give you gold for information. You give me information, and I'll give you gold. How's that?
Curious.
Give us a list of questions you want answered, then, and how much gold they're worth.
I just want to know who took an assassination attempt against my sister.
Okay.
And then I want to know where they are, and then I want to kill them.
Interesting.
So if we find this out for you, what will you pay us?
How much if we just wipe them out for you?
Why don't you tell me what you want?
I think 1,500 gold.
That's high.
Oh, look at this. No, it's not. It's not high enough. Your sister's life is only worth 1,500? My goodness.
Oh, I don't know if she'd like that. All those familyhood memories.
All this.
Give me a performance check to Kyra with advantage because Quad's helping you out.
I've got to plug this in again. A performance check?
With advantage. So it'll roll advantage anyway. So
like this is.
Just give me a
how do I add advantage?
No, it'll do it anyway.
It'll roll.
Just give me a
just roll performance. There you go.
Oh, damn. You just crit that. Okay.
Just killed him with kindness right there.
You're right. You're right. 1,500 gold it is. Actually, I have another proposition for you. I hear you have a keep.
Yep.
I hear it needs some work.
Yeah.
How about I reinforce it and make it pristine? Pristine keep. How about I add another level to your keep? How about I give you some land?
Just for the information?
No.
I think that's
I want information, and I want a head.
Of the person who ordered it, or the person who tried it?
Either will do.
Deal.
If you give me the head of the person who performed it, I will need, before you take that head, who conscripted this hit.
Okay.
I do like collecting things. I'm okay with it. Bobbins, Snelliani.
I think we could get a little more gold out of him, though.
I mean,
but he is going to remodel
the renovations are quite nice.
Expensive.
Yes, and I feel like that'd be quite nice.
Well, for you guys, but I don't have a buy in it yet.
Are you?
Well,
I would.
plus that plus the 350 buy-in for me on top of the 1500.
Well, I would hope Takira would be wanting to make amends with her new fellow teammates as far as the buy-in.
I mean,
Takira just pretty much brokered this deal almost.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying. Okay. If you want to join the Udaquads or the Unicorn Squad, the Unicorn Squad, and you help
get
us with
dividends?
this, yeah, we'll waive the 360. That's at least.
Okay.
Does everybody else agree with that? And I'm willing to.
I agree. If she if she assists with this process, of course, then I definitely think that she's pulled her weight in gold.
All right.
Because
Let's go cut some heads off.
Well, we got to find out who tried to kill us and the Lady Eleonora first. I know where to start, though.
Okay, so I say we are in for it. Bobbins, what say you? And Neliani, Fizz, Blanche?
Yeah, sounds good.
I hear hobgoblins are involved, Fizz.
Then we shall strategize.
First things first.
I would like to give you 10 of these paper birds to send me updates. Now, these are special paper birds. They are of a special cipher and you can see that they're a different type of parchment. Do not be alarmed when you transcribe your words onto them, as they will change automatically.
They're encrypted.
I don't know this word, but maybe is that a halfling word? I don't know it, but...
Totally, we have a whole encryption system for communicating, which obscures the meaning to other people.
I believe they're puzzles.
Sure. Take these 10 paper birds and give me updates, please, on your findings.
Would you like updates every 3 day?
He only gave you 10 birds.
This is why I don't believe it'll take 30 days, but I feel that 3 day.
Yes, that's fine.
Or whenever we find out something important.
Which is true.
Okay. Yeah, cool. We do that. And
who is he going to hand the paper parchment to?
I point right at you. Udaquad handles the paper birds.
Yes, and he starts filing through them because he loves things. He's so empty inside.
Well, I'll have my guards escort you out.
Right.
And I hope it wasn't too much of an inconvenience for your day to meet with me. I appreciate all of your time.
No problem. Oh, and if you want to tell people, come on down to the Floopdoogle. We have a 10% off for royalty.
And as you are escorted out, just 5 feet from the door, he says, "One more question."
Sure.
It just occurred to me to ask. Tell me what you know about the key to Breakbridge Tower.
I look at Udaquad.
Breakbridge Tower. The key. I would
Be
assume
careful
it's
now.
a key. Interesting. I've never actually quite seen a physical key for it, if that's what you're asking.
Deception.
A skeleton key at some
Deception,
point.
right?
Do you have good perception? Do you want me to jump in on this?
No, it's why I looked at him. He's a charisma-based caster.
Okay. Oh, whew! Nice.
My turn.
I don't know. This guy's he's a little mind guy too, so I don't know.
toying with the idea of doing all of my rolls public, but not this time.
Yeah. You can cheat better.
What is his dialect?
Oh, shit! All right.
No.
Well, you should know that I just crit that roll.
Oh, dang.
Uniquad.
I mean, he didn't lie. You didn't see a physical key for that.
Which is why I phrased it as a physical key to a door, like a skeleton key or so.
He sees right through all of it, and he gives you a hardened look. Breakbridge Tower is sensitive to all of us here. And now I know that you have more information than you've shared so far.
Well, absolutely. We are a broker of information, which I'm not going to freely give up, but I will assist you. And in this sense, Breakbridge Tower is not going to save your sister, nor find the fiends who attacked her.
But I have a feeling that a lot of the problems are stemming from the Breakbridge Tower. And I think that my sister was onto something. And I'd like to know, and I know you know, more about what it is, this key, the entrance to it, and where is our good old friend Halather?
We don't know any of those things, but maybe we'll find out.
He immediately senses sort of ignorance from you.
From Takira?
Well, because Takira doesn't actually know anything.
Right.
She doesn't know shit. She doesn't
know anything. But he already gets a sense
So
of
that
that.
might help. That
Yeah.
might help because he doesn't know how long I've been running with you guys. So, you know.
It's true.
But he knows that Uniquad is holding back information. Uniquad, maybe one day you can trust me and tell me all that you know. And when it's concerning the Breakbridge Tower, I want you to understand as well that this concerns all of humanity, all races, all of this world. Because if the weave, as we know it, is unmanaged, as we know it is, because Halather is gone, someone needs to put those pieces back together. The elves are not helping us anymore. Delnor is only moments away from striking against us because Lars is an asshole.
I
mean, yeah.
You really feel.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I'm certain we can trust each other at some point in the future.
Yeah.
But right now, we must save your sister and continue on with step 2.
Good luck. Godspeed.
Excellent.
How about we start with, I will contact my people and try to find out who was trying to kill us and see if they're the same people as who was trying to kill Lady or Eleonora. They might know something. Meanwhile, the other thing we could probably pursue is we go back down the sewers where you found the illithids and other dark creatures. And
While you're
maybe get
yapping
information on
amongst
that.
each other, the guards escort you out of the inner walls. You're then further escorted to the bridge and beyond the bridge. And you are back.
And then we get jumped.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, you're
Of
back.
course.
You're back into
Was
Candora.
Takira able to steal anything else on the way out?
Steel?
anything?
No.
Okay.
They don't keep the valuable stuff in the hallways.
You stole the
When they-
looks of many men.
Oh, thank you.
She stole the fork.
That's probably a solid gold fork.
I got a napkin. So yeah, so you make it. You're back into Candora proper. Where do you go from here?
I'm gonna go back to the bar and then try to contact the Whistlers again.
Magla's super pissed. As soon as you walk into the Fluptugal, she's like, Bobbins, I know we have our differences. And she just like pulls you right in. As soon as you walk in the door, she's like, pulls you in. Bobbins.
What?
This guy over here has been really at me. And you look and you know it's Crowley.
Oh, it's Crowley.
Mm-hmm. She's like, first the soldiers, now this investigator. He won't fucking leave.
What's he asking?
He just wants to know where you guys are. You guys put me in such positions, and then when I try and do my best to deal with all this stuff, listen, just listen one time. When I try and do my best to deal with all this stuff, then the next thing that's going to happen is you're going to bitch at me about not having a bard yet. It's bullshit, Bobbins. It's bullshit!
Let me tell you how to handle Crowley. Listen real careful.
Bobbins!
Magla, listen to me real careful. Real careful. This will make it work so much better. When he asks you where we are, you tell him you don't fucking know because we don't tell you where we are. And that's the truth.
Shut the fuck up and go deal with your shit, Bobbins!
Oh, I'll go talk to him for you.
So fucking tired of your shit.
When he comes around and he bothers you, you don't know anything because we don't tell you anything.
Listen,
and just
you
relax.
don't pay me enough.
What do we pay you anyway?
I'm gonna go up to Magla and extend my hand and just cast guidance on her. She needs to get calm down.
Guiding her to be calm.
The last time he cast guidance on her,
Whatever.
He pulled a baboon out of his bag of tricks and went ape shit.
I'll walk over to the table that Crowley
just
is
guidance.
Yeah, okay. So Crowley looks up at you and says, "Oh,
is he eating or drinking?
I've been waiting for you."
Is he eating or drinking anything?
Oh yeah, he's definitely drinking like tea.
Oh, bar?
No, he's at a table.
No. I'm saying, do we serve tea at this bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
we're just a hard alcohol
just
and
alcohol.
beer.
No, yeah, absolutely.
I was gonna say, I don't know, we serve tea.
H2O, hell no.
And Magla would give you shit for not knowing because you don't know anything, even though you act like you know everything.
So, I'll be paying for that tea.
Of course, Bobbins. Sit down. Join me.
Crowley, why are you bothering my help?
I'm not bothering your help. If your help is bothered, that's not my problem. But I have been waiting for you.
Well, we've been busy. What? What do you want?
Your crew has definitely been busy.
Well, we get a lot of work.
Do you remember our last conversation?
No.
Fine. Let me remind you. A fireball in the street.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, that. People died.
Ancient history. Yep.
Now, at the time, you were just a person new here, and now
I'm not a person anymore?
You're still a person. Don't worry. But I've been hearing a lot of different reports, and I'm on a lot of different investigations, and every single time,
Crowley,
your crew is somehow involved. I've been. Let me hold on here. Do you know the Falcors? You must. Do you know that there was, this person wasn't a good person, but there was a person left in the street, dead. It was last night. No, 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago.
We weren't even fucking town 2 nights ago. What do you want?
I've heard that someone in your crew turns into a bear, which is fine. Druids are accepted. I get that. But what I don't like is I'm seeing a trail of dead bodies stemming from your crew.
Crowley,
your crew keeps coming up in every one of my investigations. Why do you think that is, Bobbins?
Crowley, Unless you got something actually to say to me, please stop wasting my time. We got things to do.
Amen, sister. Sorry.
And who are you?
I was I heard? Was I there? Did I sneak in?
No.
Yeah.
And who are you?
Oh, I was heard.
Yeah, you definitely heard.
Tyra.
Well met, Takira. My name is Crowley.
Hi, Crowley. How are you?
Quite well. Thank you for asking. I'm the chief investigator of all things in Candora. I work for the city guard, and you should know that your crew or the crew that you are associating with is highly suspect, I would say.
Above his pay grade is what he's saying.
Bobbins.
What?
I don't appreciate those remarks from you.
Okay.
Now, I want you to know
Sir?
that we're going to be watching very closely.
Yeah, have fun with that. Take lots of notes.
Just then. Perception check, everyone.
Ooh.
Here comes a big event. Perception. Dang, Udaquad is just dumb as a nail today. I mean, I guess he mostly is, but jeez.
I did well. Thank you.
That's a good one. Bobbins and Naliani and Takira.
I'm
Yeah, you roll Blanche. Yeah, you
Shit.
gotta roll Blanche.
Mhm.
Fizz and Udaquad are busy, like, looking at pink.
It's the longest time that I've had not with like Willard alone. So
We've done a
he's,
lot
like,
of
really-
RP here. It's crazy. So perception. Okay. What do we got?
Oh, wow.
Blanche is in the paint staring crew.
Yep.
So Bobbins, Nelyani, and Takira. As you guys, well, it's really just Bobbins and Takira that are talking with Crowley. The rest of you are just kind of in the space of your place. You start getting this. You start. Something smells like it's on fire.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I just look over at Magla. Magla, something's
Wait a
on
minute.
fire.
Let me do another roll here. Oh shit!
I yell at Magla.
And Crowley's like, "You smell that?
Yeah, I yell at Magla and say,
Something's
Magla,
on fire."
something's on fire. Yeah.
What? 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 And she like looks around and like she dashes in the back, and you
I'm
hear
gonna
like
go look
screaming
for
like,
fire.
"Oh my god! Shit!
Great. I'm gonna go.
Crowley's like, he like Crowley like gets up and like heads towards the back where Magla is. Do you
I
all?
will.
So I have a resistance to fire. Can I? Is our building on fire? Is that what's happening?
You suspect that maybe part of the building is on fire.
What if I like jumped in the fire and put it out? Can I do that?
Well, you
Or-
don't even know where the fire is at this point. You just you have a
does
smell
not-
of
By the
fire.
way, resistance does not mean.
I mean, resistance to fire gives you half damage. It allows
Okay.
you to take half damage if there's a fire attack against you or
Oh,
in
okay.
fire.
I
But
think natural fire would also be half damage, though.
what's that? Well, it would. It
natural.
would. But at this point,
Yeah.
you don't even know where the fire is.
Right. I, on the other hand, am taking cover and getting ready for an attack.
Okay. You want to take? You want to hide?
Yeah, I'll stealth.
Stealth.
Why not?
The rest of you?
I'm going to.
When it doesn't matter.
I'm actually going to. So Udaquad's thought process here is he's like, oh, well, every time I do my sigil, it protects me. So he's going to cast Blade Ward, not really
Okay.
understanding what it protects him from, but he knows it protects him. And he's going to go back to check on Magla.
Give
And he's gonna call
Can you put
Neil
Blade
Yanni.
Ward up here in the chat? Like, just click
Yeah.
it so I can see what it is again.
It doesn't prevent fire damage, I'll
This
tell you
is,
that much.
It doesn't.
Stealthing.
Do you have? Did you do it?
It's coming. It's just half damage to like blood, any physical damage essentially.
Sure. So, do you have DM's inspiration?
Me? No.
You have it now.
Oh.
Because, well, I just appreciate that you're like, that's how I would do it, even though you know it might not do anything for fire. You're playing your character. That's good. I like it.
Right. He just knows he's protected.
Give yourself DM's inspiration for that nonsense. Just like,
Nice.
But that's your action. All right, you're going towards running. Fizz, Yanni,
I'm going into stealth.
stealth it.
And I already.
He's like, Bobbin's hiding. I'm gonna hide.
Okay, Yanni.
Bob has just suddenly disappeared from my viewpoint.
Um,
And don't base your reaction on mine, because
If you heal the table, you're fired.
why am I healing the table?
Heal the fire. Go heal the fire.
We'll heal the fire. No, I guess I'll just stand there like a dork.
Okay,
So-
well, what's going on? Takira, what are you doing?
So, explain what's happening. Who's the guy's name who was questioning us?
Crowley. He's
Crowley.
a cop. He's a cop, essentially.
So he's a cop, and we smell our building on fire,
Yeah.
and Bobbins went and hid like a little pussy. And then
You don't know what he did. He just kind of like disappeared from your view.
He dipped out.
You don't know what he did. Fizz also
and-
disappeared from your view. You have no
Okay.
idea. They just kind of like you. As far as you know, they went to where Magla was.
Call me a pussy after you take 2 to 3 arrows to the face.
well,
Uniquad
looks
just
like
did
they-
this like snap action,
And then headed back to the kitchen.
and he went
Or
back to the
Meliani's
kitchen.
like, I'm going to keep drinking at the
And
bar.
now Yanni's like, what the fuck? Where's everyone going?
She's tired.
What are you doing, Takira?
well, is the FBI agent still there?
No, he went to
Or
where
is he
Magla
gone?
is.
He went to the kitchen.
Oh, so they're back in the kitchen.
Feel free to go back to the kitchen and see what's going on.
Is that a bad idea?
No, it's not actually.
I'm following into
Okay,
the kitchen still.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Okay. So you go back to the kitchen, and there is a full-on fire going on. And Crowley and Magla, and Uniquad are like, well, I don't know if Uniquad's doing this, but Crowley and Magla for sure are like trying to put out the fire.
Could Ray of Frost help?
That's what I was about to cast, actually,
That's
was
a
Ray
good
of
call. Let me
Frost.
see Ray of Frost. Let me look that up. Ray of Frost. That's a good... Ray of Frost.
Oh, it's just this.
A frigid beam of blue light.
Come on, help a sister out.
Yeah, let's say it does. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
casting.
So we both want to cast it. I mean, one of us could definitely fail. So.
Yeah, well, I casted it. I was just trying to pull it up, but I casted it. That 14 you can take as the first one if you'd like. But I was going to say I had the same idea of Ray of Frost.
Okay, should we both cast it then, or did he put it out with his?
Oh, I'm casting it. You can cast it too. More the merrier.
Okay.
I mean, mine's a cantrip, so no harm to me.
Mine as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
We both rolled really well.
Yeah. So, like, all of you guys combined smothered the fire.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
That's no problem. And Crowley
you
says, I'm just going to add this to the list of interesting things that happen where your crew is involved.
Natural
Interesting.
phenomenons are interesting, Crawley. I appreciate your insight.
Now, why would anyone be targeting you?
It's a kitchen fire.
Just a grease fire. Come on,
I must
man.
say,
What's
where,
that?
where
What'd you say,
can-
John?
It's a kitchen fire.
Yeah.
Oh, no. By the way, the fire is definitely not looking like a kitchen. It looks like it was started on the outside.
Oh,
Oh, it burned through. Okay, see, that changes things, Mr. Crawley.
Yeah, this does not look like a kitchen fire. Looks like something that was started from the outside and like let it in.
Well, certainly bizarre things happen all the time. But
Well,
I am
I'll
curious
have
to
a
know who
crew
caught
here
this
to
on fire.
investigate the origins of this fire. However, I am going to be adding this to the list of oddities.
Kind of like your haircut.
Kind of like the things hanging around your neck.
Ah, yes. These are my collections. Do you like?
Not really.
Ah, you have no taste. And I exit the kitchen.
And he sort of has this like Magla. He talks to Magla. Yeah. Who are these people? Listen, Lady Eleanor said to work with the Unicorn Squad and get them going. I'm not. Don't associate me to them. He's like, look, I'm not assuming you're guilty in any way. Maglet, calm down. No, I'm not gonna calm down. Why are you accusing me of anything? Whoa. Magla, you need to calm down.
Such a rageaholic.
You need to calm down,
think
Magla. You're a
turned her
bit
into
triggered. So he goes out back into the main area where the rest of you are, and he's like, "Where did everyone go?" Bobbins is gone. Fizz is gone. Niliani is sort of like, that was nothing. Takira.
I just like walk behind him and tap him on the shoulder. Is there any way, Takira could like intimidate or,
How good is she at those things?
persuade? Could she persuade him or intimidate him to get off their trail or
You can
get off
certainly
the
try.
back or?
Yeah, you can certainly try. Would you like to make a statement and give me a persuasion roll?
I'm trying to think of a persuasion. What do you guys think I should try to persuade him? What could my statement be?
You have 3 seconds to decide, Takira. This is all in.
Takira, it's Takira. Go.
Stop talking! What's his name again?
Crowley.
Crowley. Listen.
Huh. Yeah. Oh, you stuck up on me there.
We just got back from a long journey. We don't know what's going on. But we know we are just humble inn owners.
Mm-hmm.
We are people of peace. Look, we're a ragtag team just trying to find harmony in this crazy world. You don't need to suspect us of anything. This fire, look, people hate tieflings. They could have simply said it because they hate me. They hate my race. They hate my kind. We have all sorts of different race and species that people don't accept here. Are you saying you don't accept us either? Let us live in peace.
Give me a persuasion.
Come on. Not bad. Not great. Not bad.
I was gonna say if Udaquat didn't storm out, he would have probably put his hand on your shoulder too and casted guidance, but he kind of left the kitchen already.
Oh! Actually, okay, I had an interesting roll. Anyway, so he's like, look.
Or even or would seduction be better?
There's no seduction roll.
No.
That would be performance. Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he's like, look, I'm fact finding. Takira, is it? Takira? I'm really just fact finding, and you should just be careful of who you associate yourself with. I've been taking notes, and you seem to be new to Candora, and I will be following up on you. Rest assured. And I will be taking my leave now.
I'd just like to interject that I really love halfling luck.
Mm-hmm.
Go look at those perception
Yeah,
swings.
I see it.
It's ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
Why are you still rolling for perception, Bobbins?
Because I'm being a coward, obviously.
It's because Bobbins is nosy. Just kidding. He likes to listen in. He's an information collector.
So do we say our goodbyes then? Is he leaving?
What's that now?
Who does he work for?
Just the town, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is he like under Lord Robbie's control now? I guess before he leaves, I'm going to ask him: Do you work for Lord Robbie, since he seems to be the acting official in this town?
He's
sorry.
he's diving into something. He's looking. No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Guys, just FYI, Robbie said that the
Anyway,
town guard are
what
separate from
was the
nobles.
question? I'm sorry. Say it again.
Oh,
Who does
so I
Crowley
was
work
just
for? Was that the question I heard?
correct. Yeah.
So you guys know that Crowley works for the city. He's part of like the city guard. So like there's like, and from what you've gathered, there's like the city guard, and this is based on what Lord Roby told you too. Is that like there's like the guard, the city guard, and you guys remember you guys have the watch law. Remember that? I gave you guys that handout, the watch law.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like the city guard, which is like the police, and then you've got like Crowley, who's like the investigator. He's like a detective and there's another guy that works with Crowley. His name is what is the guy who works with Crowley? The other guy that works with Crowley is Captain Haster. Now, the last time you saw Crowley, he was with Captain Haster when the fireball happened outside of your establishment, and they were investigating that. And Captain Haster was kind of like, what if back in your, just thinking about it back in the day, Captain Haster was kind of like the, he was kind of like almost like a police. If I were to compare it to like real police, he would be like the police, like he'd be like the sergeant, right? And Crowley is sort of like he's like the deep detective, and there's a sense of he has this aura of magi. You probably know some magic. In fact, you tried to get in his head last time you did quad, and he sent a message back in your head. And he said, "Get out of my head right now," because you did that whole awaken mind with him, and he sent you back a message and said, "Get the fuck out of my mind right now."
GTFO.
So, he's got some sort of magical, but you don't know what he is or anything like that. Anyway, so that's like the city guard, the police, I guess. And then, as you know from Robbie, that like there's like an inner, there's like the inner city guard. This is like the full regalia, the lords and ladies guard, their own personal guard. There's like those types. They're different. So,
Okay. Well, that's fine. Did you need anything to go? Do you like a sandwich?
Yummy.
this is so he's like, he kind of like puts you on like notice, like I'm watching you. Oh, she's not there. I'm watching you guys, and
I'm watching you, Sully. Sorry.
It's not long before Fizz, out of nowhere, Bobbins taps you on the shoulder.
Yeah, I'm trying not to mess up anything evidence. That was the point. Fizz.
I thought you meant your own.
Oh, no. I meant whoever did that.
I thought you were like trying to do something weird there. So
Fizz, I grab you and like, I take you to the point where the fuse was. I'm like, find who set this.
All right.
I'll go get the rest of them. Just start looking for evidence.
All right, I'll get on that.
And I'll go grab everybody else right now.
So Fizz, Bobbins.
Is anyone good at tracking?
So
That's
this
who I
is
just
exactly
grabbed.
what's happening. So Bobbins sort of snuck out and found some shit, and he found the starter of this fire, and he found a fuse, and he found some tracks, and he told Fizz like this is what's going on, because Fizz is a ranger and he's a good tracker of shit. So he put Fizz on it. And Fizz, give me an investigation check.
All right. Investigation.
Oh shit!
Not so tracking today, are we?
I mean, you're immediately confused by everything you see. Like you've never seen. Like you're like,
God damn it, Fizz.
fucking fuse? How do you even know this is a fuse?
My investigation's -1.
So it's a fuse, right? It's not technically anything technical.
Well, to Fizz, it's very technical.
Well, the only reason I was asking is because, like, for tech device, if there was like a device that I could review, I could utilize Artificer's lore. No. Okay.
There's like a wick, and there's footprints, and while Fizz is investigating it, he's leaving his footprints on footprints. He's like not really like he's just like not on top of his game right now. And then his footprints are confusing the footprints, and he's just like, fucking.
Good job, Fizz.
Is there bugbears? Is there bugbears? Is there bugbears?
Is there like are there people around?
There's
is
all
this like
sorts
on
of
this?
people.
Okay, so Bobbins.
By the way, yeah, today is not like a rainy day. It's a windy day, but it's not a rainy day.
Okay, so Udaquad's going to disguise himself as a human woman with blonde hair.
Nice. Big tits.
A milkmaid, and he's gonna start crying, and he's gonna look around and say, and he's gonna go to the nearest people and say, "Did you see somebody come by? I believe they tried to start a fire."
A lot of people. Yeah, give me a performance. Holy shit! One person stops by, and is like, "I'm so sorry, I didn't see anything, but here you go," and gives you like 5 copper pieces.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna stuff them supposedly in my bosom, but I'm actually gonna be reaching into my satchel because disguise self, you don't really have like a physical feel on anything that extends outside from your body.
Right. But it's now getting late. It's getting late.
Thank you. Okay. So then he's going to shake off his disguise and be like, well, that sucked. Well, I guess this makes the second attempt on our life today. What, 2 days actually, Bobbins?
Bobbins is continuing to look for evidence.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
This is where Uruguay's going to go touch Bobbins' face. Just kidding.
Are you going to give me guidance?
I was going to say, well, if he's still looking, that's where he's going to shake off his disguise and just pat him on the back and give him some belief. Oh, that's pretty good.
So despite Fizz's like just utter regard for footprints and what a tracker should be, sorry Fizz, Bobbins, you catch something that is unique. And you start following these tracks a little bit. And you notice You notice that there's like a gimp in these tracks.
Like they got a limp when they're walking?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, Uduquan, I hand you a poster. Or like a little flyer. It has your face on it and 50 gold pieces.
Ah, I see.
All right. I point that out to Fizz. Hey, this guy, he's got a limp. He probably did it.
Alright.
Do you think you can follow these tracks? I'll keep following him, Sean, as long as I can see him, but I'm not a tracker by nature, so.
Alright, I'll keep an eye on those tracks.
Like, can I follow this trail at all?
Can you follow it?
Yeah.
Sure.
How obvious is it?
It's pretty
I'll follow
obvious. Like you're on it. Like the gate is obvious.
Okay.
And it leads towards like the main like area here.
Okay.
And at that point is where it starts getting kind of muddied. So I'm gonna need Fizz to give me a perception check.
Can I look around while he's doing that for somebody? Are you limping through the square still? I mean, they're limping, so
Yeah,
they might
give me
not
a
be that
perception.
quick. Everybody else can jump in on this too.
Yeah, I'm. I'll help.
Shit.
Yeah. So, Bobbins, you've said that have you informed me that there's somebody with a gimp? Also?
Yeah, I tell everybody
Okay.
while we're moving. I'm like, come on, guys.
So, Uduquad's going to be kind of creepy and just like put his his hand on Bobbins' shoulder and kind of look with him, like really trying to blend with him. So, kind of see if we
And
can find anybody.
You disturbed me, so I didn't do very well.
Yeah, as soon as you put your hand on his shoulder, like he just sort of lost the tracks. But Fizz, like the hound dog that he is on it. And he's like, I got this. And just in the distance, you see something that looks like humanoid, but is not quite right.
Might be a hobgoblin.
It's just and this person is sort of like making its way through the crowd, like in a weird way that is unexplainable. It doesn't look normal. It does not look like a normal person.
I'm debating if I want to disguise self and then just attack it.
Listen,
Like,
it's 12 o'clock. We can get in a battle right now, or you can save it for next time.
interesting.
Well, I want to remind all of you that we do not want to kill this, whatever it is. We need to talk to it.
I guess that's true. We could tell
Should
it.
we? Well, let's. How about this? Let's approach it and see if we can then either persuade it, intimidate it, and if it goes into a battle, then we can freeze it and pick up the battle.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Is that cool?
I'm fine with whatever you want to do. Because you know why? Tomorrow's a free day for me.
For you,
I know.
my school's still in session.
Actually, I still have to work, but the kids have off, so I'm good from that note. Okay. So, what you want to do is... So, okay. Is that agreed upon? Everyone wants to do that scenario?
We cool with that?
What was the plan to follow it and then?
We're going to follow it, and we're going to try to persuade or intimidate it. And if it leads to battle, we're going to freeze, and we're going to fight him next.
I do like following it and maybe getting it cornered whenever it goes like beyond like maybe a alleyway or something.
And maybe it won't turn into a battle.
Possibly.
I mean, it's looking like it will because Sean kind of gave us the hint it will, but maybe it won't.
Yeah. I mean, I can get pretty scary.
Never
so,
know.
Yeah.
Never know.
Bobbins, do you feel like proceeding and then inquiring?
Sure.
Okay.
Should I start with a persuasion or an intimidation? Maybe persuade, and if he can't be persuaded, we can intimidate.
So, are you taking the lead then? I mean, so Fizz is
Yeah.
on the track.
Or-
So Fizz knows the track,
so
and
Fizz is
Fizz
taking lead.
Fizz is the one who has identified. Like Fizz followed the track after Bobbins kind of fell off because Uduquad touched his shoulder, and Fizz is like, oh shit, there he is, and he looks up, he sees the guy. This guy definitely has a gimp, and he's at least like 50 feet off, but he's in a crowd. You're in the middle of this market square, like.
Okay, so
there's a lot of
this whole
stuff going
time-
on right now. You're not like in an alleyway. You're not alone.
Yeah.
There he is.
I was following Uduquad though. I was like with him and like, what's going on?
Uduquad
So
just
I'm
touched
right-
Bobbins, and Bobbins like, what the fuck? Lost a track.
Yeah.
Fizz is on it though. Fizz is beaming.
Oh, Fizz is the one going.
Fizz is the one who's like picked up, because Fizz kind of like lost it, and Bobbins is on it, and then Fizz was like,
We
"Oh,
work as a team.
I see what's going on here," and Fizz got back on it while Uduquad grabbed Bobbins, and Bobbins like, "Dude," but Fizz is like,
Okay, so then
On
I
it.
guess Takira is trying to take in what's going on, and she sees Fizz taking off, so she follows him. Is that
Okay.
cool?
perfectly fine.
Okay.
So Fizz, yeah. Fuck.
And then can Takira shout at Uduquad and Bobbins and everyone and just be like, "Yo, Fizz is going this way."
Yeah. So definitely.
Yeah.
So Fizz is like kind of like beaming because Fizz is in that ranger mode, so he's tracking, and you probably like relate to the rest. Like, wow, Uduquad is like tapping Bobbins on the shoulder. Seeing Fizz go off, you're like, dude,
Let's go.
Fizz is nuts,
Pick
and
that
like
up.
everybody is notified. Nelyani, Uduquad, and Blanche and Bobbins are like, all right, following Fizz, and Fizz, you are walking ahead of everybody, so you're like, because of all this like shit that's going on behind you, you're at least 30 feet ahead of everybody else. You're not even near them, and you're like in this crowd of people, and you see this like gimper totally gimping. His back is to you. He doesn't even sense you. And give me a perception check real quick.
Oh, come on, Fizz. Come on, Fizzy Fizz.
Yay.
Oh, sweet. He's not seeing Fizz. Mm-mm.
No, it was a perception. It's what
What is Fizz seeing
what
is the
Fizz
question.
perceives.
Oh, shoot.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, still.
So you get up to this dude, Fizz, and you're like, you immediately have this sense, like you're the hairs on the back of your neck are just like on fire right now, like Spidey sense times 1,000,000. You were just
good.
you're right behind this dude. He is like gimping. He's gimping. You caught up. You duck through the crowd. You're right behind this dude. Immediately, whew, you just have like this like Spidey sense of like, oh shit, what the fuck? And the back of his head, his hair is oily, black. He doesn't look kempt. He looks gross.
Is he
What do
hunched
you
over?
do?
Cry.
You got a second, dude.
I'm gonna shoot at him. I'm gonna shoot at
No, no, no.
Wait, no, no,
You're
no,
like
no, 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 no,
right.
no, no, no.
You're like right behind
Oh, I'm,
him
like,
in
right-
a
yeah, I
crowd of people at this center market bazaar style. You're
Oh,
right
okay.
behind
Just-
this dude.
Just to remind
It's not like you're
you,
gonna be like,
Can we throw him
Just
in
gonna
bag?
tackle
whip
him
out
to
your
the ground.
crossbow and go shoot the guy. It's not.
No, can we put him in Bobbin's bag?
No,
We could.
Bobbins is not there. Fizz is like
We're-
30
yeah.
feet ahead of you guys.
we still have like a whole 6 seconds.
I'm gonna tackle him on the ground and try to restrain him.
That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Holy
Great.
shit! You're just gonna jump at this guy and tackle him?
Fizz is a crazy one, you know?
Dang, son.
Yeah.
He thinks it's a hobgoblin. What do you want?
Oh, that is true. He's getting triggered.
Like a mix of a bugbear and a goblin. I gotta attack it.
Not human or elf.
Or animal.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Okay.
Hmm. Move, kid.
Okay.
You're in the way.
Here's what I'm gonna need you to do. First, fuck. Give me a stealth.
And then athletics and strength.
Dang.
One or the other.
Success.
Nice. Easy pop, man. You're killing it.
Mm-hmm.
What is perception? What ability is perception? Is that intelligence or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. All right. Hang on.
Oh, yeah, the perception checks or wisdom.
Which means he's rolling. It doesn't have perception. He's just rolling straight stat.
Okay.
Which means it's not proficient at it. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably undead.
Boy.
Okay. I need you to give me a strength check.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Get those muscles.
That's
Oh,
not
wait.
fair.
That is saving.
3. He's got to do 3 rolls. That's not fair.
Mhm.
Oh man.
Oh, he's a little weakling.
Ooh! Wait, that's strength
Bound to
save.
fail one of them.
No. That's give me a
Was
strength
that
check.
the box?
Oh,
No, strength check.
just strength, yeah.
Although
You
I
click
think that's
on
probably the
strength.
same, right?
No.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm gonna check your sheet just to make sure it's the
I don't
same.
think it matters.
Why would you roll after that?
Oh, you don't
5.
even know.
Oh, okay. I still have to roll 2. Hang on.
This is why you got to be a halfling.
Yeah. Well,
Look at that. I'm stronger than you.
1d20 plus 6. And
Okay.
then it's 1d20 plus 4.
So you catch up to this gimp, and he doesn't even notice you, and you just try and like grab him from behind, and he looks back. And he's like, "Ah!" And you're like, he does overpower you, but only by a little bit. You don't get him to the ground, but now he knows you're there, and that is where we're gonna pick up next week.
This
Yeah?
is where you need a lasso.
Golden lasso of truth.
Oh my gosh. So we don't even know what kind of creature this is still yet? Just
Not
something
yet.
that's limping? Ugh.
About to be a dead one.
Well, I actually think Udaquad might take on the beggar form and spend some of his free time begging on the corners.
Oh,
Maybe as a child.
Chikira can do something else at the corners if you need her to.